Alright, I'm starting before I'm actually logged in because I don't know what I'm logging into.
Hellscape.
Somebody fucked with shit again. You didn't fuck with anything down here. This down here, I can stay down here. This looks pretty normal. Did he ever figure out what he needs to do to fix this shit?
What?
This fucking thermal centrifuge is broke again, dude.
Yeah,
Well,
it gets stuck every now and then, but once it's running, it's not breaking again anymore. Like, it's just the initial things, because technically I could fix that even better, but...
How much power is this sumbitch taking with 17 overclockers in it?
83 EU.
How many efficiency upgrades do you have in there to make that possible?
8 stacks.
8 stacks of efficiency
That
upgrades.
is really old, like that's 3 streams old, and you saw it multiple times.
I know, but I wasn't able to ask you at the time.
You yelled about it too.
No, I yelled about the ones up in the regular centrifuge. I never opened these upgrade containers to see what was in them.
You, some of them, yeah. You can just hold shift to see it.
Oh, can I?
Yeah, hover over them and hold shift.
16 times efficiency upgrades. Fucking hell.
Yeah, they can stack higher.
Alright, time to go upstairs so I can start my marathon of bitching. What the fuck?
You know already how that looks. Like...
Yeah, somewhat. Why is this over here?
Just the same.
Because I didn't know where to put it.
It goes on top.
No, it can put it from the side too. But you can put it on top.
I want it on top.
Okay, give me a second.
Put the damn thing on top where it belongs.
Down.
Where's the fluid? Turn off your fucking magnet. Turn off your fucking magnet in the base, damn it.
I'm placing it down.
Now, where's the machine buffer?
Hey, no rules there.
Where's the thing that's supposed to...
It doesn't need it.
I don't care if it needs it. It's my buffer.
It's in there. That's the rest of it, so yeah.
For some fucking reason, I gotta have diamond fucking chests everywhere, which just...
I filled them up already, like, quite a couple times.
Pisses me off. Oh, it pisses me off. I hate fucking machine buffers everywhere. Or diamond chests everywhere. I never make these things. You know that, right?
Yeah.
Like, never. This is gonna get me bitching.
Why?
Alright, that's it. E, next fucking one, we're turning on the no fucking gay ass fucking water refilling itself shit. I'm fucking tired of that crap.
What?
I make a fucking pump for water for a reason, so it doesn't look so fucking retarded. He's now got 2 infinite water sources in my damn base with an overclock pump on it, sucking up the same fucking thing of water. There's a fucking entire damn swamp out there to suck water out of. No, yes, but at least it looks fucking normal. It doesn't look like I'm being a cheating ass little gay fuck sucking 1 block of water infinitely over and over and over.
Okay, you place a piping for that because I didn't want to.
I hate that fucking shit. Dude, I have ran fucking pipes clear across fucking mountains to get water before. I'll place the pipe. That's not an issue.
By the way, don't you use the charge pad? Don't you want to use the charge pad?
Hell, if I remember correctly, there's a... It actually goes up here to a damn tank. You could have used a tank.
The ender tank? Yeah, actually, that's a good idea.
So why don't you just make an ender tank for it? Then you don't even have to worry about piping it.
I actually didn't think of that. That's the issue.
Well... And I thought you wanted to make it look pretty. It's still fucking dirt roof.
No, I got you fair right here. We can make it look pretty. Boom!
Oh, there we go. Donkey Kong.
Hell yeah.
All right,
Yeah,
so
I didn't want to exchange it because I thought you liked the. I didn't know what you want to have for the sidewalls, so I didn't want to decide. Hey, we have this for sidewalls, so that's why I left it that way.
and you have Buildcraft
You
facades
know
on.
what is fair? The
Yeah,
stone and dirt base, way more than any of the machine things.
I like my weird looking roof, but apparently somebody didn't last time.
well, I didn't change the roof.
Antilator didn't like it.
I just increased the height because it was too small. But yeah. By the way, like all these machines are just normal in that regard, except for a couple machines, 3 of them that have upgrades. Also that every single machine that you have here doesn't use upgrades for speed up or something. They are just advanced machines with import and export. So you can put into the top and the bottom is or the sides are output.
Fucking thing.
Yeah, thanks. It's now you turn
This
off one machine.
fucking thing.
Yeah, turn on the extra machines. Because this is only part of the machine that's directly
To
in front
make
of it.
another damn lever and put it in front. I can't stand levers on the front of my damn machines.
Give me a minute.
Because then I can't click on the damn machine.
You don't.
I need to.
You're addicted. Okay.
I'm addicted. Leave me alone. Alright, so now that I'm
The
done
iron
bitching for
chest
now.
there is your compensation, by the way.
This
No,
is my
not this one, the
compensation?
other one.
Where's my
The other one.
compensation?
The other one.
This one. Compensation for base rebuild, so fuck off. Hey, field expansion modules. Awesome. Now I can upgrade this thing so it can go further and do better. But I only need like...
It was really annoying to craft because the reactor components didn't stack.
I've told you those things are annoying as fuck.
Yeah, I found a way to make it a lot easier, but it was still a lot of work.
Hmm.
By the way, your scrap lands now here, in this corner.
Why does it go there? Why don't it go down to the...
Because, yeah, I rather like bulk. Like, you don't like automation. Let's say it like that. You don't like automation?
Do
so
like
carry the-
automation some.
No. Yeah, I counted that as automation that you didn't like. So, yeah, it is like this.
I'll
also
automate the fucker over there. I thought you were doing something with this mess.
With what mess? Oh, I already did move out all the helium and stuff like that over to here. I just upgraded it. For the other ones, I didn't plan because I wasn't. I didn't want to change the bottom yet. The bottom comes next. Soon.
Oh, good God. Would you
Yeah,
talk to
power.
Trends about those damn things so I can run my reactor with...
I already did. He didn't answer me.
Trends ain't doing shit right now.
Yeah,
Oh.
he's doing shit right now. I reported like 2 bugs to him, and one of the bugs he said like it's not my bug, even so he added it.
Huh.
Tin casings are not craftable with a machine.
They aren't? I thought they were.
No, tin item casings are not craftable with a machine.
I thought I made them with a roller before.
Nope.
Oh, holy shit. I swear I had at one point, but maybe not. What the fuck is with the damn charge pad thing?
Oh, it just charges you up.
Charges. What
The fuck needs a damn charge pad?
people with electric armor.
Lazy bastards can't put your shit in the damn boxes where they belong?
You're the one. Okay, you can't go stand on the thing, but you'll complain about not having a fucking bobble slot in the thing. Just go stand on the fucking shit.
Fuck yes, I'm gonna bitch about not having a bobble slot. I want my bobble slot.
One charges like
The
9
most
items at once because you can charge it.
non-automatable way.
I can't hear both of you arguing with me at the same time.
Well,
This charges your entire hotbar basically,
But what about my
That's-
bubbles?
and the bubble slot too, and your armor slots, but after each other. Like you still have to stay and wait, but if you process something and you need to charge something, why not stand here for a minute?
Maybe I don't like that spot.
Yeah,
Maybe you farted on that spot and I can still smell it. I don't want to stand there.
Well, I farted over the entire base, so
I
the spot
don't
does
doubt
matter
that.
more. So it doesn't matter if it's here or there. Like, you will smell it anywhere at the same strength because I walked over everywhere. So, by the way, I didn't touch anything with your stuff that you're currently working on, the fusion coil or something. The only thing that I did, because before I asked you, I thought of places where to put it, and after I asked you if you want me to plan it, because I just looked around where could you place it easily.
Yeah, stop
I thought,
thinking. Thinking is not allowed in this base.
Right.
oh, the doggos, yay!
Yeah, now you pissed off the puppies.
Well, honestly, they can't do anything against me because I'm basically also invincible to them.
Okay, I've got to answer some questions, so hold on a second. Good morning, crazy woman! Even though it ain't
Like
morning.
crazy.
It's afternoon now, but it's morning for me because I just woke up.
Just to piss off crazy, extra to pissing off you.
Don't
I made
piss
a BLT.
off.
I made a BLT machine, so if you want some, you can make yourselves.
I'm not allowed to eat that food. I told you that.
Yeah,
I eat that food, crazy will kill me.
Hey, Warlord.
Ah. Okay, pufferfish, stop that. None of that fucking Twitch freaking retard shit in here.
DVP speak.
I actually heard somebody fucking say that. I think it was Shadow fucking did that out loud one day. I was like, motherfucker, do that in my ear again, I'll fucking punch you. That fucking shit is retarded. Alright. Let's see here. Alright, so Warlord, hi, how's it going? Joined at the right time, it seems. Yeah, for a bunch of bitching. Bear, there's a mod that makes water only reform based on biome and Y level, and you can do only oceans and rivers between Y16 and Y64. Yeah, GT6 manually does that, or natively does that, but I've heard there's a mod that does it. Throw it in Discord and I'll look at it. Yeah, no survival GT6 videos this week. Greg's fucking with shit. Hey Bear, you mentioned on YouTube that the early game of GT6 is changing. How so? You will have to wait for the next video because I'm not even positive exactly how it's changing yet. I just know it's changing, and I got to bug Greg again today, and I spent like an hour or so last night discussing his changes. The main thing right now is that copper wrenches are no longer craftable. So that's going to change one of the videos I already did. And yes, I just woke up. I didn't go to bed until 7 o'clock this morning.
Yeah.
So yeah, I just woke up just a little bit after noon. Crazy said she's throwing your whole fucking BLT thing in lava.
I just duped my nano saber, and it's persisting.
How'd you dupe it?
I accidentally threw it, and now I was mining, and I went to switch slots, and I swapped my drill into my nano saber, and the nano saber got thrown on the ground. Sucked it back up with a magnet, and now I have two.
And fix your shit.
Hey, I didn't do shit. There's no way the magnet can duplicate items. It just pulls them towards you. There's no like create item or give item thing. So it has nothing to fucking do with me.
I blame you, Pikachu.
We could blame Crazy.
I actually managed to dupe hammers because of an oversight from Trinsta.
Really?
I always blame Crazy.
Blame Crazy's chill.
Basically, when you try to repair hammers, they duplicate and repair.
Oh, really?
Hmm.
That one hammer is pretty fucking simple. I don't know why he didn't just look at the code I did if he has.
All
You
right.
should just do repairing and then also damage taking.
Hmm.
It should not be repairable if it is say it should not be repairable basically.
No, it shouldn't be repairable.
Say, why did you need it to be repairable?
By default, every damageable item is repairable.
Uh-huh. All right, so
But
let's...
don't you need to specify the Dict entry to repair it?
No, because just two of the same item and then you repair it.
Oh, yeah.
All right, so let me look at this new recipe that I need to
That's a
do
lot
today.
better.
So, fusion coil. So now, two Tesla coils, which we already have made. Highly advanced machine block, which means we only need 24 of them now. So I actually have enough to make 2 of them, because I have 48 plus 7. Because I was needing to make 4. Iridium neutron reflector, which I need 24 of, and I've got 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, and 16, 17, 18, 19, 20, 22, so I need 2 more. And I don't know what he did with my centrifuges. There's
Oh,
one.
holy crap. What
There's
the
the other.
fuck?
What did you do?
I just found a room with like 60 fucking mobs in it. Down on the track. Holy shit.
Well, that would be why we don't have any mobs around here.
Alright, I'm gonna have to just go ham on these dudes.
So
It's like a cavern, and then there's just like 30 fucking mobs in it.
huh. What are you doing?
Flying with the boat. Basically, having fun.
That's just hella funny.
Hey, flying
I
with a
think
boat
my
is at least cool.
When I saw him do it yesterday for the first time, I think the coffee almost came out of my fucking nose.
It looks like we're gonna have to go back to... Why is one of my dogs up there? Might have to... Well, I can steal some of his stupid ass sawdust emeralds here. Because I really didn't calculate how to do this properly. I counted one
You should have enough emeralds.
I doubt it.
You have 53. Do you need more?
I stole your ones downstairs, so I have like 3 stacks.
Oh, you stole all of them. Okay.
Take these 2. Anyways, what I was trying to get out of my face that I can't get out of my face while I'm trying to do this, I calculated how many of these I needed of the beryllium, but I only calculated it for 1 per instead of the 4 per that I needed. I'll explain what I'm trying to say in a moment. That back. So I calculated 1 for this instead of 1 for this. I need 4 for that.
Mighty Dan, you have to be a Patreon a bear to be on his GT6 server. Kind of like the unofficial, official GregTech testing server, so we can just let the public run wild.
Yes. Although I haven't told everybody that, but everybody that is... Where the fuck is all of my shit? Can't find anything. Why is the macerator not right on the front? There's the damn macerator. But basically this server and the vanilla server are also in that. You can get on, if you do the Patreon to get to the GT6 one, then you also have access to this one and the vanilla server as well. Because the vanilla server is like $1, and then the GT6 server is $10. Because if you fuck something up here, except for like the fusion coil I'm getting ready to make, you know, we could pretty much remake anything you fucked up here pretty quick. Where the GT6 one, if you went and fucked up shit in my factory, it would take me forever to get it fixed. So that's why that one is $20. But if you pay the $20 to get access to that one, you also get access to this one and to the vanilla all in one. I don't think I ever explained that quite as normally, but that's the way it works. And it's all for our grief protection. Because when you're a streamer, everybody wants to come and join you. And most people just want to join so they can be annoying as fuck while you're streaming. Or so they can, you know, look cool because they're in a fat guy stream that has a whole 5 people watching. Which I don't get. If I had 1 million people watching me, I could kind of understand it. But I got 5 people watching me. Why the fuck would you randomly come in and just want to come join me? Unless you wanted to fucking grief the place and be a dick. Alright, so we need to get on top of getting these finished, which I'm going to do first. I need 24 superconductors, which I should already have that. But I need 24 times 4 of the energy flow circuits. So I need to make 6, 12, 18 more of that recipe. So I'm going to need 18 more iridium plates and 18 times 4 Lapitron crystals. So let's see. Iridium plates. Yeah, I don't have nowhere near enough. I only have 11 in there. So let's just get... where's all the fucking iridium? There was like 2,000 iridium plus this thing was full the other day. Why is my fucking iridium recipe not in here? Fucking spiders fucking with shit. Guess I gotta save this recipe. Is the buffer down here? Where's my fluid buffer?
Dude, this is where all the mobs
In the
are.
chest.
Why? Why is it not underneath the thing where it's supposed to be?
Why didn't you place it there?
I did
We
place
already
it
have-
there.
No.
I had
Right
this
now you
here. No, I am right now. But I had it there before.
do. Oh. Hmm.
Because this makes it cheaper to run my... Yeah. We need to automate getting oxygen up there.
Oxygen is automated production.
I said up there. He doesn't
Mhm.
listen.
You neither.
Oh, would you just take the damn things? Thank you. Alright, you get in there. How many fucking speed up overclockers you got in this thing?
I think only 9. And it takes like 200
Fucking-
EU.
Hell do I need 9 overclockers in my blast furnace for? That's the whole purpose of me figuring out what I gotta do ahead of time, is so it can run while I'm doing other shit. I don't need iridium instantly. Ah. All right. Did you use all my? You used a lot of my damn lapis.
Actually, I just restocked it. And
Yeah,
I can get
well,
more.
I'm probably going to
Not
be
from you,
using
Rebecca.
most
Not
of
from
that.
you, Rebecca.
I don't. What? Where are you getting it now?
I grow it.
Also, if I join and go do my own thing away from your base, can we go down the amount, maybe 15, or do I have to pay the full 20? Well, Dan, I know you. You've been around for quite a while, so yeah, 15 is fine. You can have a discount. You're not a just joining the stream asking, so yeah. But I
By
will
the
warn
way,
you, playing on this server means that you have to deal with random updates a lot on both servers. Because we will have, because this is a dev server, if Spiger up and changes something, which never happens because he doesn't do IC2 dev very often, it happens more with.
I think he just wants to go on the GT6.
Well, that one he still has to deal with that occasionally if
You
Greg
gotta
changes.
deal with fucking Greg.
Yeah, you got to deal with Greg's changes over there. So at least once a week there's an update, and then another update for release. So yeah, you do have to deal with that. So.
And Greg either adds something new and it works perfectly, or he breaks tons of shit that has nothing to do with what he fixed.
Or he's an asshole and did what he did this week and goes fix some other things that nobody needs to know about, and hides in there that he deleted the copper wrench, which is completely what everybody uses to start their game.
I thought he did it on accident. He did it on purpose.
No, he did it on purpose.
Yeah, that's fucked. That's because he's never going to play that beginning of the game again. So who fuck Greg doesn't give a shit.
I think he thought you could make bronze rather than making copper before you got a crucible, because there's a furnace recipe for cooking bronze dust. Although he forgot about the fact you need the mortar to break the copper and tin down to get the dust to make the dust. So he kind of forgot about that part. He just wanted people to make bronze wrenches instead of copper wrenches because they have zero durability. I'm sure he watched my video and he heard me say, do not try to use this to pick up your boxes because it has zero durability. It is useless for anything other than crafting. And he's like, well, that's just kind of dumb. I'll just delete it. Yeah, thanks, Greg.
Dude, this is where all the mobs are, like in these. I'm going caving or off the line under the ocean to look for more sapphires. And it's just like there's these ravines that have just like 60 fucking mobs in them, just like all crammed together, like they can't even fucking move.
Oh yeah, I don't doubt it. You're on YouTube, so up in the upper right hand corner, up there where all those retarded buffs are, because somebody had to make us a bunch of dumb things out there. There should be a little.
I just added to it.
There should be a little thing that'll give you a link right to my Patreon. You don't update the mod if got broken. You realize I am the tester of the mod, right? Therefore, I have to update the mod, I have to update the mod to find out that it's broken.
Also, you'd be surprised at the really dumb shit that the player will do that the developer would never fucking guess that anyone would ever do that shit. That's like 90% of my bugs. I'm like, wait, you did what? What the fuck? Why would you even do that?
Ask Spiger about that. SP mod API. I busted the shit out of that son of a bitch. Spiger's like, how did you even do this? I said, I tried to put this here. He goes, that don't go there. So, but you didn't tell me that. and I don't know that, so I'm gonna try to stick that
No, you
there.
won't even do that if I told you. Especially if I told you.
Which is why I always tell Spiker, don't tell me how nothing works. Just let me poke at it. I will break it.
Yeah, that's your specialty.
Yeah, I'm quite good at that. That's why I have that had that skin. I think I lost it when my hard drive went out. That I had that bear smash skin, made me look like a mixture between the Incredible Hulk and a bear.
Is it on Minecraft right now, or?
If you
Or
go
do
back
you-
and look at the SP mod API video I did,
that video, yeah.
that has
Yeah,
I was wearing the skin for that, and that's about the only one I ever wore it for. Because changing skins takes too fucking long. We have like no power in this base, you know that? Alright, I need to actually get some
You want
work
to
done.
repeat that?
We have like no power in this base.
Well, actually, we have 2,000 EU production.
Where did
Let's
it?
ignore that.
Where'd
Oh, it's trends.
they go? Alright, somebody's getting their fingers broke.
What?
I just threw like 3 stacks of fucking emeralds in here to macerate.
Yeah,
Why are they over there? I thought you did the up thing.
yeah. Sometimes some recipes you don't want that, so I decided just do it sideways.
Mother-
That's why it's diamond. I could have made gold, but
Motherfucker.
we had more diamonds than gold.
Alright, get in there. All this in here. Let me guess. This is going up that way, so...
No. It's going in the middle.
Okay, that's the right place.
The middle is the output.
Okay.
So top is the first slot, side is the left slot, and they share just the output chest. And since sometimes some recipes take like loads of amounts and you may want to process a lot, that's why these are diamond chests.
Oh, this is way too fast. Oh, wait a minute. There's my ender pearl dust. How'd that get over here? Why is my ender pearl dust in the output?
It was mixed with the other dust, and it wasn't sure what you wanted to make with it. That's why I put it into the ender pearl dust, into the output chest.
No wonder I couldn't find it.
Processing it to something that you didn't want to have it processed. To. Like, at least I made sure that like all the resources are still there and not be processed.
I just can't find it. Although I have to say, I like my boxes downstairs where this shit goes into drawers instead of in this diamond chest.
Yeah, but then I would have to make a drawer system where every resource is and link every machine to there, and you just put into input chests, and then it lands all into drawers, which I would have to upgrade, which would be more expensive than all diamond chests combined.
Yes, use the chubby turtle method.
Oh, it's charging my laptop.
Alright, so there's one.
What's scavenge again? Tiger, what is that? What does scavenge do?
It's a mod that somebody suggested we add.
What does it do? I forget.
Scripting right-click actions.
Hmm.
So you can write right-click actions to blocks, and then it will execute it.
What did someone suggest we add it for?
We were discussing it. I don't even know if they suggested we add it, but they were discussing how they were using it for something with GT Classics. I don't remember what it was now.
Hey, Stefan. Old one or new one?
New one.
Because we don't talk about the old one anymore, damn it.
Yeah, because somebody's a dickhead and removed it, and I like that one. Tell Spider to make something like Scavenge, but for entities.
I want to add pieces of it back into this, but in like a controlled way, just so it doesn't become fucking like.
Basically, Bear only sees the result. He has no point in talking about what is going to be added. From what I understand.
Yeah, and Bear also doesn't care if doing something is gonna add a bunch of like weird random single case code that's not part of anything that just makes that one thing work weirdly, and I hate that shit. Bear solutions for things sometimes like add this block, add this random block, maybe add a dirt block.
No. What I was to say is like you just add it and Bear has to accept it. That's what I wanted to say. Nothing else. It at least sounded like that. That's what I wanted to say.
I don't know what I want to add there.
Alright, I needed to make how many of these things?
I have my rule right now is I can't add any new tiles or any new content, really, like meaningful stuff until I finish the superconductor wire, the translocator, and the UU matter assembler, because I don't want to move on to other shit until I've completed the GT1 stuff.
This is 18 times 4.
That's 72, I think.
Yeah.
2.
36 times 2. No, Warlord, I think someone else suggested we added it a while ago, but we forget what for.
10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 17. I'm just going to do it this way and just do 18 of them. I need another one of these boxes. Or wait a minute, I can just use a regular chest, right?
Yeah, I can give you an iron chest that I have left over.
Give me a chest.
Give me a second, because my storage is a bit further away. I assume you don't want a diamond chest, that's why I'm offering you an iron
Fuck,
chest.
no, I don't want it. This is the one place a diamond chest would actually make sense.
Okay, I'm getting
No, damn it, just bring it here so I get this done.
Oh, too soon, Bear.
What do you need these for, actually?
Okay, so I can fit 18, and 8. I can fit all of them in there. Okay. So,
We have
the
light helmet test too, Bear.
because I don't have. Oh, I've got some sapphires. Hold on. I didn't think I had any sapphires because I got to make that many lapatrons.
Oh, yeah, I actually went mining and got a bit more sapphires. By the way, yeah, I don't know if you have enough lapis for that. Even if I got a lot more, but 1,200? I don't know if that's enough. I don't know what do you need so many lapatron crystals for.
For the fusion reactor.
Really? Oh yeah, you need. Oh yeah, you need a lot.
The energy circuit deals.
Yeah, I forgot. Yeah, like his mod is lapis intensive. Like I made now a massive lapis production that produces like 2,000 lapis a day. Well, actually, in 7 hours. Sorry. And no, I didn't breed anything. I just took the crops from train stuff.
Cheater.
Says the guy who takes the scrapbox machine.
Now wait a minute. What did you just say I did?
Says the guy who takes the resources from my scrapbox machine.
Yeah, only your emeralds.
So that means that's cram it.
Copper, iron, gold, diamonds, rubber. And
No, I
a
haven't
lot of
taken
other
any of
things.
that stuff. I've taken emeralds and carbon.
Oh, hell no.
That's all I've taken out of there.
You have taken coal dust. Actually,
Yes.
you used 8,000 copper.
No, I didn't.
Oh, you were at 1,000 at that time, and I knew that we were at 8,000 copper.
I did not touch that copper. I have my own copper.
That copper here?
Yeah.
That is yours? No, that's not yours. That's restocked by your scrapbox machine.
Damn it, Spiger!
I can't hear you anymore because the headset went off.
Ah, damn it, Spider.
Like it's out of charge. I'll be right back in a second after I
Where's
is
the fucking... There it is. All right, Dan, I'll check here in a little bit. I ain't fucking cheating. Spider's forcing me to cheat.
Dude, fucking hell. I'm gonna be right back. I'm like trapped in a fucking same block over and over and over and over again.
That's annoying as shit, isn't it?
It wasn't even like a ghost block. It was like just lag, and I 30 times reverted back to this same dumb position.
Hmm.
Super annoying.
Okay, so there's 18. That's enough for one recipe.
Okay, I can hear you guys again. How was this freak out?
The what? Whoa, what the shit? I just placed the torch, and it's like the torch is on, but it's black. Oh.
You got kicked from the server.
What'd you say?
You got kicked from the server.
Yeah, before that. You asked me something?
Yeah, if how Bear's reaction was, because right at that moment I told him that all his copper is from the scrap box machine. My headset went off, so I couldn't hear him. But
I thought
yeah,
it was.
he basically consumed like 8,000 copper of scrap box machine.
Yeah, Bear.
Oh, fuck, it's over here. He's fucking forcing me to cheat. It's not my
Nah,
fault.
you would have been out of resources for a long time ago. Like, you were using like that for like a month at least.
If I'd have been out of resources, it would have given me a reason to go mining. I like mining, damn it.
Oh, I'm only refilling because it's going out. Like, the threshold is like 5,000 ingots. Then I'm refilling.
Yeah, I don't want it refilled. I want to go mining.
Go mining.
It's a great
That means
spot.
I don't have to refill again.
What are you bitching about? Fuck, I keep putting them over here. It's this stupid ass damn table. Shit annoys me.
Man, everything's just some bullshit today, huh, Bear?
Oh, I've always bitched about this. I can't stand his restocking thing. If it's going to use a thing beside it, it should be able to see the shit that's in there, not I'm one short in the table, so you're not going to frickin' do it because it can't see the three stacks I have in the chest beside it.
There's a fix for that even in there too. You
What?
just click on the chest. You click on the chest icon, then you click on the hopper icon, and then you click on the chest icon, and then it's done. Then it refilled everything.
Huh? Stop making me think.
Basically, I would just restart your thing manually.
Yeah, well, the problem is, it was still empty. Now I refilled it. Alright, 9 more of these and I should be done. And by the way, this isn't even the expensive part of the lapis. Making that LESU is the expensive part of the lapis.
Oh yeah, I already started on that.
And an LESU is also an expensive part of the lapis.
No, the LESU is cheap. The expansions are expensive.
Well, you gotta have the expansions. The main one is kind of useless.
Yeah, actually no, it is not. But I even made it greater, or I suggested ENA9 a feature that makes it greater. But basically, I'm already on that kind of thing.
Making what greater?
The now for every 10 blocks that you add, it adds another packet, so it gets a throughput. But by the way, Bear, I'm already on it. That's why I'm asking, should I prepare a place so I could place this LESU down? That's why we're out of lapis. And that's why I'm making lapis, because we need like 50,000 for a good container that can actually supply that.
What are you missing now? Couldn't craft electronic circuit. Are you seriously out of fucking copper cable? You are out of copper cables again.
Silver ore is fucking everywhere. I see too. Prince can't fucking hear me because he's not in voice, so I'm just talking to fucking no one.
Don't tell him to get in fucking voice or watch the damn stream. Then he'll hear you. Fuck AE and fuck you for suggesting it. I ain't making AE because Spiker hasn't added a recipe for making this shit. And apparently we have a... Oh, would you put that damn ruby ore in your thing down there?
A recipe for making what shit?
There's no macerator recipe for the Certus quartz, and apparently there's a script out there for it. Whatever. And I've never gotten it to put it in the thing like I'm supposed to.
Yeah, I already made a fix for that, so... I made a fix that you can fix it yourself, to be very clear.
Yes. And apparently we've done it, but I haven't put it in the server.
Yeah, then it's your blame. By the way, it's inside. It's in the system.
Because I don't know where it is.
I'm probably gonna put the AE circuits in my circuit assembler, so it would have a soft dependency, and then I could add it.
Why does it need more? I mean, I thought I had enough made. 24, 24. Apparently, that was not enough. Let's make more.
What exactly do you miss? Oh, you need...
My mathing was bad.
Yeah, because the cables need 3, 2 each for every 4.
I've got the cables. I'm not worried about the cables.
Oh.
Cables have been done.
Yeah, you need like 96.
I just said I fucked up my damn math. Don't need you telling me where I fucked up my damn math. I know I fucked it up.
But yeah, you need to go mining to get that together. Like,
Get what together?
The lapis.
I have been. What are you bitching about now? Let me guess, you're out of rubber. No, you're not out of rubber. You've got the insulated cables. Could not find crafting recipe for rubber. You don't need rubber. There's rubber right there. There's a stack of it.
You need too much rubber. It needs more than a stack of rubber.
Ah, fucking hell. It's done this the whole fucking time.
Yeah, but then you had the Lapitron crystals provided. Now with the Lapitron crystals provided, you need a lot more rubber, which you don't have.
And now I need the iridium plate for one last fucking recipe.
You have iridium in there, like a lot.
But I don't have the iridium plate because I don't have the mixed alloy.
Oh, Spiker has like stacks of it.
Yeah, because I prepared a lot of it.
Don't fucking doubt it. He's got stacks of everything.
Yeah, because it's a lot of reused resource. I just keep a cache of carbon plates and like a tiny stash, but that's self-produced. Like, hey, you could mass produce that yourself.
But I don't want to mass produce it. I don't like being able to do everything instantly all at one time.
No, I actually sit there like
everything's
I sit there now
here and
producing
done.
a lot of resources. No,
Pisses me
I'm
off.
doing just more prepare work on you. You just do everything on the fly when it's needed. And I'm doing,
Exactly.
oh, I need a lot of these resources. Okay, let me craft like 50, 60, like 50, 60 of these because I need that many maybe later. And then I have them later, but I'm not automating that process. I'm just sitting there crafting. I'm doing the same thing like you do, just in a different order. So
Yeah,
stop
but you
complaining
also
because
automate everything you can possibly come up with to automate to make it
No.
infinite.
No.
I hate that crap.
I'm only automating the things that take not the longest, but are basically at a certain point so mandatory that you cannot leave them. Like, or automating resource income like copper, tin, and stuff like that. Yeah, that comes in, but it only comes in slowly. So if I overuse it, then it's done. Then I have to go mining. But if I only have a small consumption, that keeps up. Like, and sometimes I have a big consumption. I went mining like at least this month, like 10 times. Went mining to get resources because I didn't want to use yo-yo matter. So yeah.
Alright, let's build this shit.
And to be fair, without this, you wouldn't be able to actually make it this month to make this machine.
Yes, I would.
No.
I guarantee you I would. Do you know how much time I've spent on this damn
Actually,
server doing shit
I actually can see that.
when I'm not streaming? If
second.
I have to get something, I'll do it.
You have around double the time that I have. Only double.
Yes, but if I needed it, I would have been triple or quadruple the amount of time.
Ina 9 has more hours than you. Trinstar has more hours than you.
Oh, really?
Yeah. But not by a...
Yeah, but Trin sits here and fucking AFKs all damn day to fuck with them crops. It's not counting. When I'm here, I'm here.
He doesn't need to do that.
Well, he does. He pissed me off the other day because I was trying to talk to him. Why do you think I put the fucking thirst thing in my packs? Because if you fucking AFK in my pack, you're gonna die. Because I can't fucking stand that shit. If you're on the damn server, be on the fucking server. Fucking be standing there with your dick in your hand.
That's why there are claimed chunks and chunk loading.
Exactly.
Yep.
When I come on and I do a bunch of shit, then I log the fuck off. Because I don't need to be there. Alright, so, damn it, I just picked this thing up. Let's look.
Yep, and that's why he's online.
Do I need? Needs tier 4 power, uses 8192, and I don't have anything that can supply this 8192.
Well, not constantly, but if you wait between processes, then it's fine. And I'm actually trying to make a buffer that outputs that amount of power and has a large capacity. Why do you think I'm making that?
Wait, why does it say tier 4? Isn't 8192 tier 5?
No. Actually, yes, it is.
What did I think? I think it's just in JEI. I think I calculate those things like in a really simplistic way, so I must have just forgotten to change somewhere where it said, let me look, 8196.
Does this have the initial buffer like the GT1 did?
Yeah, you get like 10 million EU or something stored in it.
You get at least one charge of the plasma recipe in it, so you can store one charge of it in there. But yeah, good luck getting it full fast enough, because this machine also resets. So
it should. Don't me. It should.
Not instantly.
All of them should.
Not instantly. It should
I
go
hate
slowly
that
back
fucking crap. How could
It
it?
should slowly
Why
go
would it
back.
go slowly back?
Okay, let's say, you cook food, you run out of fuel for 1 second, and bam, the
This
food
is not
back to
cooking shit. This is putting two elements together and jamming them together at a really hyper speed. If you don't have enough speed to jam them two fuckers together, then you've got to start all over from
Let
scratch.
me explain you what I mean. Okay, you're speeding up these particles to spam them together. So power is away, and these particles are no longer moving instantly. They're stopping. These stopping force should produce power to start it up again.
No.
But if they instantly stop, yes. If they slow down slowly, totally fine. That's why I mean it should lose progress, not instantly, but over like at least rapidly.
Yes.
I
Yep.
see both sides of it, but I highly doubt you could buffer a fusion reactor in real life and just kind of like feed it bits of power and it would all turn out great. Like the whole thing is that you need to fire like it at extremely high velocity.
For that.
And wouldn't you have to have an entire separate system to recapture the energy from it slowing down? It wouldn't just recapture the energy on its own. You'd have to have a whole different thing.
What I mean, shut the fuck up! I want to explain you something to E99. But what if you have like a backup power that could finish one process just in case you're not running like enough of it, so you at least finish the process that you have started, like just in backup.
Centrifuge. Something like the centrifuge, maybe. Fusion reactor, you don't do it right, you're like, fuck you.
Mm-hmm.
yeah, punishing in that regard. But I'm telling you, like, I have 3 backup systems already planned. So if the process runs out of energy, that only the system kicks in and finishes the process.
That's cool. I like that. You're building it yourself instead of just like, oh, it's all good. The fusion reactor can just run backwards for a second and then resume. Is weirder.
Yeah, but the issue is you can't detect the charge. That's the problem. So it would be nice if you add comparator support to see how much charge is actually left. Like of the maximum capacity, because then you can at least see, oh, backup needs to kick in now.
Okay, so to supply this thing with enough power, the only cable that can handle it is the plasma cable.
Or transform.
Or you have to use transformers.
I'm going to use glass fiber cable because that's plenty enough.
Glass fiber is only 512.
Yeah, but I'm rushing through 8,000 EU through it without melting.
And if you did that with like whatever, 8 packets or what enough packets it essentially would be.
Yeah, 16 packets of 512 EU attack, basically.
Comparator support for what?
I have no idea what you need comparator support for, honestly. Alright, so
what does your comparator tool do? Can I like output the progress of any?
The comparator tool basically allows you to select what the comparator output is.
There's comparator output for like the buffers and stuff, and there's comparator output for Spiger's electric tiles. I haven't put it in mine yet, but like not for fucking everything under the sun. No, I'm not gonna update every state, every machine all the time.
Now, for the fusion reactor, you should at least show the internal charge. That you can at least make backup systems. Let's say, oh, it's running out of power, we're losing power, let's kick in back up. That would be at least nice.
The buffers have it for item, and so you can, if the slot's full, you know, or...
Yep.
Warlord says your advanced comparators are broken. But I don't know in what regard.
I don't have the YouTube video open, let me open it up. Advanced converter is busted between... No, it's not busted. It uses the side system. It doesn't use the null side. When you open up a machine, a comparator, the machine with a machine tool, a machine, and have it in comparator mode. Let me just open a machine up to see.
I'll be right back. I'm gonna restart my internet because my fucking connection is garbage, right?
It has a side parameter which says none, and that's for the vanilla comparator. And then there's like up, down, north side, and all these sides. That's for the advanced comparator only. So you can have multiple comparator outputs of one block. So it's not busted. You just didn't use it properly.
Yeah, it needs to go back a little bit. Better give me this back. Good.
Oh, you're putting it there.
Mm-hmm.
I would have put it here because it's close to power, and there's already a hole dug out.
I got power right here.
Where? Oh yeah, that cable too.
What are you doing? Get your dirt out of my way!
I just want to see if it's big enough.
I know it's big enough. I'm making it big enough. I just got done making it big enough.
I would place that last.
No, go away!
No, else it takes a minute until it notices the ring.
That's fine. I'm using it for figuring out my spacing. Alright, that's where I need to be. And I don't know what this damn design is. I've got to use this to figure out how to do this. I don't make circles in Minecraft all the time.
Yeah, if you wouldn't have destroyed my dirt blocks, you would have known how the design
Don't
is.
want your goofy ass dirt box in my way. I think I did that wrong because that goes there. No, I
it's
think
right so
that
far.
one is okay there.
And now
Alright,
here.
so
on
3,
these two
2,
sides.
2. Go
These two-
away! I got this! I got this! It'll take me an hour, but I'll get it! Don't rush me! You can't rush
I'm not rushing
perfection.
you. I'm not rushing you.
You can't rush perfection. And I am perfect. Coils, yes. Alright, so it's done. Now I just need to hook it up to the power, and it doesn't take power through the top.
No, it takes on power on the coil.
Oh, you gotta power the coils?
Yeah. By the way, here.
Yeah, why would I like that better, those Spiker suggested.
Well, you really kinda ought to fucking tell somebody that.
In coils.
And I disagree. I think it should take power. Unless you're gonna do the whole power acceptor thing that Greg did in GT 2, 3, and 4, I think.
But the machine is just the computer that controls the coil. But the coil needs the power, so it makes sense. Because the coil does the work, not the machine. It's the controller.
The controller just tells you if you're not a fucking idiot or not.
Yeah.
It does not say. Well, I guess it does say yes. So it's right. I am an idiot.
Okay, it's already 1% charged.
Alright, so I need to get a tier 5 thing to power this coil. And
Sorta.
it's not an AESU.
You're already charging it with 2,000 EU tick.
Would you go away? We're making a jail cell for him.
Already planning on that.
Stick him in jail so he can't bug me. I want a backup that holds power that I can, so I know that I have enough to feed this thing straight. I'm not doing it today, but I want one, so I'm going to make one.
Then we're going to
There
have
isn't
to.
one. I'm going to have to make 4 AESUs.
That's why I was thinking of making the IDSU one tier higher, so you could just place it on there and it can be your.
I could do a PESU, but I would have to go down. I'd have to transform down.
Yeah, but it's only one step, and that means the charge is better. But you need power to make that first, so yeah, not going to happen. The PSU is too expensive right now for that.
Yes, I know this.
What are you gonna make first?
I know what I'm making out of this machine.
I'm making plasma first.
But yeah, Bear, the power backup is already done. Like, I'm already on it. But it takes time.
What are you doing for power backup? How hippie is this?
No, the power backup is going to be an ASU fully built, like the maximum charged one. But I'm like 10% there. Like that's why the lapis is gone. I'm making an ASU, but it just takes a lot of time.
Oh, can you remake an MFE for this? Since I blew up the last one.
MFE?
I'm putting an MFE on this line. I'm not crazy.
No.
Thanks for the glass cable, sucker. I'm out of here.
No, the MFE goes to input into this glass cable, not output.
Why?
Here.
So I can turn I need it for automating my reactor on and off.
Yeah, but it will be always empty. Because your matter fab is always eating it.
Would you just make the damn thing and not argue with me about it?
One second. It's just
I wanted to bug you about something, E. Come here a second.
Oh, I'm out of here. See you guys later. I gotta go.
I bet you do. This is something that Greg had done that I thought was nice in like GT2. If you don't want to breed your uranium, you can centrifuge them to get stuff out. The near depleteds. So I was wondering if you wanted to add something for that.
I think that is a thing, but it's disabled when Trinsmod is loaded.
Okay.
Give me the MFE. I'm plugging it in, else it explodes again.
I exploded last time. Why can't I explode it this time?
Because
I like exploding shit.
Yeah, you yelled enough today.
I have not yelled enough today. I can yell more. I'm good at it.
What are you gonna make, Bear?
I need to make another uranium cell to run this thing.
No, I mean,
in a minute you can make one plasma cell.
Oh, I'm gonna make plasma.
Yeah, you could just do it right now. One cell at least.
Are you rushing me again?
No, I mean the charge is already that full. That's what I mean.
Damn it.
You could if you want to.
I'm dying.
Oh, get away from radioactive. Get away from it.
Yeah, I fucking forgot to put my damn suit on. Because Spiker bugged me, I'm blaming him.
No, you did that before.
Spiker's really taking it on the chin today.
Oh, it will be worse next time he streams. A lot worse.
I don't doubt that. I keep fucking with shit.
Oh, next time you will complain, and that's the last time you will complain about me on this server.
It's all the beacons. We can just do parkour
out of there. And
well, technically, I could just place another beacon there if it heals him. Well, technically he's healing all the time.
Man, so it's not even fast enough for the regeneration to save your ass, Bear.
Mm-mm.
It doesn't go faster. It's already maxed out in that regard.
I was able to power through it by just drinking a stack full of juice, but
One of this is enough.
well, if you have it for like 2 minutes, you gotta just sit there and eat.
Yeah, but this is enough. Like, this alone is enough.
I want to bet on it.
Well, for 2 minutes eating that all the time with a regen, it should
Well,
help.
yeah, I mean, but you can eat anything all the time. I thought you meant eating one of them.
No, not one. Just like a stack of that should be plenty. Because you regen fast enough. Because it makes your saturation full.
Bear.
What? I forgot to
Just
put my
put on
suit
the
on
suit.
before I grabbed my... I thought I took the damn thing out of my inventory, and I didn't.
Oh, you just picked up your death stuff?
Yes.
Bear.
I want Warlord to come on and test when we restart too. He can test charm. But I don't know what Warlord does. He has time for arguing with us for days on end.
Alright, I got that done. Put that away, put this back on. Go down here.
Does this store more than I think? Is this?
It stores 10
Turn this
recipes
on.
worth, it seems.
Oh yeah, okay. So you could do it. You could run a few plasma one right now or not?
No, only one. The second one is right now charging, and the MFSUs are almost empty from what I know.
You guys
I know
keep arguing, I'll be back.
I know I'm gonna sound like a fucking idiot, but not having commas between all the numbers like really fucking.
Oh yeah. Oh,
After a while.
the MFSUs are not even halfway empty. So yeah, you can like with us like keep it up. I'm thinking about like I'm preparing stuff now for the next task. So let's make.
Do you still want to help me at some point with making the fusion reactor GUI, like the little blue squares, red?
Yeah,
coil?
I can help you with that.
Because I know how to do it, but obviously like brute force, where it would just be like a boolean in the block check, like, and it would just be like. But I'm sure you have some sexy list, like map way of doing it. Some Spiger linked map magic.
Thanks. You know how to put everything in a perverted way.
In a what?
Perverted way.
There we go. Bear's finally in his fucking rubber suit. I kind of want to bring the hot ingots back, but I don't know.
Honestly,
Some of the tungsten and iridium would come out hot, and you would have to quench them through.
No, that one makes sense at least.
They're those are the, what are those called? Refractory metals that are like crazy hot. And it's kind of fun to just like have to put the suit on and quench them and things. But
I need to empty out my inventory. It's full of junk.
Warlord, I only really get pissed at people's opinions when I feel like they're extremely short-sighted. But so far, all of your suggestions, they may not have been my cup of tea, but I thought they were at least
Thanks.
fucking nuts, because then you just have a bunch of stupid shit that doesn't make any sense, but it's just because people I have a bunch of nickel. Can you have a use for that? But all your suggestions seem to come from a like more developer view than just. Can I have more free gold? Also, and anyway, there's enough free shit in IC2 Classic anyway.
Yeah, I don't think you can get anybody asking for more free shit.
Well, actually, you made solar panels a lot more cheaper. Like, I haven't like went into the process to make like a solar farm because it's too easy.
Yeah, but solars also suck asshole in IC2C compared to everything else. So they're always going to be the worst.
No. It's too easy. Like,
For
Yeah,
the worst
they're
thing.
too easy, but they suck dick for the amount of power you get out of them.
look, you want the challenge? Okay. Challenge that I'm
Maybe,
placing
yeah.
so many solar panels that you say it's overpowering. Yes, watermills are like a lot, but we basically like unless I'm reworking our complete ocean that we have here, which I'm not planning to do, we are out of power storage in that regard, at least without adding new chunks. Actually, no, like, yeah, some of it. Like, there's a certain distance.
Unless you changed it, these over here are not working at their maximum. Because
They're
I
working at the maximum.
rewatched our video, and you originally had these checked 200 blocks in front of them. So this set over here is not
No,
at
it's
its
50
maximum.
blocks. It's at
Oh,
50 blocks.
It was 200 and 110.
When I started developing it, yes. At the end
Okay.
of the development, it was less. Because 200 was too much.
What the fuck?
Now it's 50.
Trims, what are you doing over there? Looking around?
Well, that's why I said unless you change it, because I didn't know what it checked anymore. Because you, unlike
was-
Greg, don't know what a damn tooltip is.
Oh, he's probably up at his. Hey, Trins, you're welcome for making your fucking elevator. I mean, I'm sorry your stuff got voided, but I still made elevator.
Well, they give already enough tooltips. Like,
All right, so let's go
Greg's more
check this
after
thing
turn off
out.
tooltips because he does too much.
Oh no, Greg does not have too much. Greg does not have enough. I like tooltips. I should never have to go to a fucking wiki to figure something out. I should be able to figure it out from the
That shouldn't be done by
tooltip
tooltips.
and the game and playing the game. I should never have to go to a fucking wiki.
I think
that tells you that would be fine, but not everything. I
think everything should be in those fucking JEI tooltips. Those like info things.
Well, if you have that available, we don't have that in 1.7.10.
Oh yeah, haha.
You can make that easily in one.
Yeah, you could honestly make that. Or like that. That is just like a.
It's
recipe.
easier in 1.7.10 than in 1.12 or 1.10.
Well, you tell Greg that. I'm fine with the tooltips. I like the tooltips.
Tooltips basically enforcing them, like pressing them. Hey, yeah, here's all the info, even if you don't want it. That's okay. Let's say like this: we can compare it to me automating everything and you don't wanting it. That's the opposite side of it.
I don't see it that way. I see it
don't
as
see it
giving
that
me
way
the
either
information
with
that
automation.
that you need. You need to know, where this block is going to input shit, where it's going to output shit. And the way you guys have it now, I don't know this without going to the wiki or testing it myself.
All the time. But it doesn't need to display it all the time.
It doesn't. It only displays it when you hover over it.
Yeah, and when do you not hover over items to move them around in your inventory or from one inventory to another?
That bothers you when you go to move it from one spot to another?
When there's too much tooltips, like Greg, yes.
Why?
There's better, like, I hate GT5 and GT++, where there are tooltips that are the whole fucking screen. Like, fuck that.
Greg's feel like that too. In
and I also think it's dumb that Greg really has no, like, Greg's wiki is this fucking changelog, and that sucks. Like, trying to make the lightning rod based off tooltips and changelogs, like, blows fucking weird.
That's because nobody's cared to make a damn wiki. I'm not making one.
You should put it in the game.
Yeah, good luck with that.
Something. I mean, it's like every time I have to leave the game to find something, it's like not only are only a quarter of people going to do that, but you're also just going to like not be that hyped to do it.
Well, that's my point about fucking IC2 Classic and half of the shit you have no clue about unless you go to the freaking wiki. It annoys the shit out of me.
Oh yeah, that's true.
Because I
Like the
won't go
wiki-
to a fucking
yeah.
wiki for shit
I
unless
wanna
I
put
an in-game
absolutely
wiki.
have to know it.
At
But
the
an
end,
in-game wiki is fine. Like it should be an in-game wiki, but back then I was bad at documentation in the first place, and I just wanted to be done. So the wiki was done outside of the mod because I didn't want to code it in because it would have taken another month.
See, I don't like in-game wikis because that's still a bunch of fucking shit I gotta
Tooltips
sit here
is,
and
is
click
still
through.
an in-game wiki. Tooltips is still.
I would
in-game
much
wiki.
rather be a tooltip because then it's right there where I need
Still
it. I
an
don't have to
in-game
go
wiki.
looking for it.
Still an in-game wiki.
Tooltips are too bulky. The JI info tab is better in my opinion. It's super annoying. The JI info tab is 1,000 times cleaner.
Yep.
I don't agree with you guys on that. I like shit being right there in my face. I hover over
All the
thing
time.
and it says,
All the
this is
time.
what I need. This is what I do. This is where you shove shit in my ass. Right
Yeah, but
there. Just enough to tell me what I
coming
need.
from someone that literally doesn't fucking read and goes, I don't read shit or whatever, and you want everyone to put their stuff in the tooltips.
I want the shit in the tooltip. And nice, crisp, and precise. I don't need a whole fucking paragraph. I just need input, top, output, bottom. Done. That's it.
Yeah, but
Oh,
what
yeah.
about making a multi-block? That's a whole paragraph.
No, it doesn't need to be a whole paragraph.
Well, if it's
Okay.
a complex multi-block that has like
Depending
10
on
different
how.
blocks, then yes, it's a paragraph. If
No,
it's two
look at how.
block
Okay, hold on.
if
Look
it's
at how
10 different
Greg did
blocks,
the. Look at how
If it-
Greg did. Shut up and let me finish. Look at how Greg did the lightning rod. It is
3 different blocks.
4 different blocks
Yeah. In a very
in
simple shape.
4 different layers plus another part. And it literally says top layer, this. Bottom layer, middle, next layer, this. Middle layer, this. Next layer, this. Bottom layer, this. This gets centered in the bottom layer. This gets stacked for 100 high on top. Done.
Yeah.
No
Yeah,
fucking
that's-
paragraph.
That's a bunch of
That's a
fucking...
simple shape. That's a very simple shape with a little amount of blocks. Let's make a complex shape where you have like 5 different blocks in one layer, and you have 6 layers, and you have to describe
And
that.
when are you coding this multi-block?
Well, it's easy to code that kind of thing.
But
It's
when
not
are
much
you
different.
doing it? That we need to be discussing that now. If it's not in this mod or going to be in this mod, we don't need to hypothetical this motherfucker. You don't have it. You're not going to do it, so it doesn't
Like-
matter.
If you didn't already know the fusion reactor shape and you just went on my tooltip 5x1x5 circular in quotations marks ring of fusion coils, it might take you a while to like figure out that this is the fucking thing.
No, because I looked in here.
Yeah, but I'm saying tooltip only. You don't have that like Greg's machine.
Yeah, but for
Then it will
something
take
like
your time.
this, you need that. Because this is not a standard 3x3, 5x5, 7x7 design.
Proving my point.
Yeah, exactly.
And if you look at the GT5 ones, like the blast furnace for GT5, that one has random different blocks in random different places. And
it blows.
I don't think it blows. It tells you just what you need to know.
By the
Because
way,
I
you can-
helped them rewrite the fucking things.
You need different fucking tools. Yeah, for you.
I
Very,
think the
very
best way to do it was
consensus.
What?
the best way.
I
that
can't
is done
understand
is
with
with
two of you
Britannia.
cutting over each other. I'm going to talk over both of you so you'll shut up.
Are you gonna do something in this thing or just let it?
Eventually.
Well,
I'm
if
letting
you
it
don't
fill up
do
a
it, then
power.
I'm going to do it.
And
It
keep
already
your
has power.
fingers off my shit. There
You
is
pay
no
the
commas in there.
resources.
I have no idea how much power it has because nobody can
already-
use a fucking comma.
That's not my fault.
And when it says it's full, I'm going to run one.
No one uses a comma.
When it's full, you can.
I
run
know, and you guys are
anytime.
assholes. I can't read fucking numbers that are 16 fucking digits long. I need a
Actually,
comma.
There's
Okay,
I did it for the fluid buffers where I used like a Java format thing to make it so the fluid would have a comma, but I don't know.
You really need one for EU because I have to literally count the digits.
No,
Yeah,
if the
two,
chart
three,
is like
four,
at least 10%
5,
full,
6.
then it's done.
Go away, you! Go in
So
your
it's
hole.
35 It's at 35 million right now, and the biggest,
Takes 10.
yeah.
You can make 3
1,
of them.
2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So it takes 10 million, and I've got 35. Okay, so before I run this, because I'm going to make this take all fucking day, now that Spiger's fucking rushing my ass. Fucking rush me, damn
I'm
it.
waiting you're done with your stream. That's all I'm waiting for.
I could be
I don't
here
care if you
all
take your-
day, so don't get in a hurry.
Oh, no. I'm going to sleep. You're doing your thing, and when I'm awake, you're done, basically.
Go away.
Because you're not...
Go away. We got to talk development here. All right, so you were talking about the byproducts coming out of this that are going to go into the other one that you haven't made yet. Do you want it for like continuous run, or are you talking just each one's going to output something? Told Spiker to go away. I think he went away. Where the fuck did he go? Where the fuck did he go? Is he still... He's in here, but he's muted. Motherfucker, get your ass unmuted. What he wanted to fucking talk about today. And when he gets his ass back here, I guess we'll talk about it. I'm gonna make some more shit for my reactor. I need to make a second reactor. Why in the hell is my... The Spiker's standing out here staring at shit. Quit holding the door open. Were you born in a barn?
Yep.
Oh, stop it. Couldn't figure out why my damn door was stuck open.
So, now it's no longer stuck open.
We need to move that damn observer, because that thing's getting
Doesn't do anything.
quite annoying. It doesn't do anything, but it is annoying when I'm trying to walk around it on the...
And gone.
Now why is the damn door closed?
Because I took the thing.
Motherfucker, put my damn door...
Okay.
Put the damn thing back on so I can get out the damn door.
Yeah, but I'm still standing here.
Why are you standing here?
Because I charged up a couple of electrolyte cells. And I'm going to charge up a bit more.
Spiker does weird things. Yes, but some of it does have easy ways to skip things. Hold on, let me back up here. I mean, in GT6, I don't need to know all the stuff about cobblestone with temperatures and densities if I just want to craft a piston. But you don't have to read it either. That's why I don't get the point of how it bothers people that it's there.
You can't even use your mouse in your inventory. That's the problem.
How can you not use your mouse in your inventory?
Because the tooltip is always present if your inventory is somewhat decent full.
But my inventory is always full.
Yeah.
And I never have that problem.
That's not true.
It is true. I've never had a problem with my mouse not being able to get to something because of a tooltip.
No. The tooltip is always in a way you can't see your inventory. Because the tooltip is so big and so much.
So I move my mouse out of the fucking way and I look for what I'm looking for.
Mm-hmm. And then you want to look up a recipe of the item that you have. So then it's again in the way.
I still don't get your complaint here.
Basically, big tooltips, bad. Small tooltips, fine.
I like big tooltips. Love
Yeah,
big
I'm not going
tooltips.
to do them ever. I'm actually removing tooltips with the next patch. A lot of them.
I wouldn't put it past you. Fuck shit up. What is this big hole over here in the wall?
Which hole?
This hole. Why do we have this hole?
That was a cave that I never filled up.
Oh, well, we've got plenty of cobble up there.
Yeah, go ahead. If you want to.
I'll fill it later. Right now, I'm just shutting the damn thing. Dun, dun. Yes, but some of it does have easy ways to skip things. A TS server? What's TS?
TeamSpeak. TeamSpeak.
No, we talk in Discord. We don't use TeamSpeak. I don't like that fucking thing. I tried it once. Was not a fan.
I agree with Moon.
Shit. How do I delete a fucking thing out of here? I can't delete it, can I? I'd have to do that, and there's no save for that, so I can't delete it. But I can do... Fucked that up. That, save that, and stick it over there. There
With
we
a
go.
mouse click, then you can delete it.
See, if I had a tooltip, it'd tell me that.
Yeah, there's not even a documentation on the wiki for that.
See, that's something that needs to be told.
Nope, I'm not going to tell anything about this workbench.
Yeah, well, that's terrible.
Yeah, you don't need to use it.
Yes, I do. It's in the mod, I gotta use it.
Yeah, not the mod you're testing. It's a different mod.
Hi, Tamara, how's it going? I'd rather have insanely large tooltips as long as you could activate them if you wanted clicking a button. I could deal with that. I could deal with that. I wouldn't have a problem with that. But Greg's not going to go through and hide all of his.
Well, he could add like just one button into his. This code is so modular written that he could just add it with ease.
You want to try to get Greg to do that?
No, I said he can do it with ease, not that he's going to do that.
Exactly. He can do it, but is anybody going to get him to do it?
You.
No.
If you get enough to complain, if you complain enough, he will do it.
Do I have a blast furnace?
Yes.
No, I don't.
But that's not easy to implement, that's why. The other thing is like a 5-minute fix.
Yeah, it's not going to happen.
5
Greg
minutes
will not
versus a week. Like.
Actually, it would be nice to just press U on the block or item, and then next to the crafting recipe, there would be a easier way to display information. See, I don't like that one, because then, like, if I needed to know something about this nano suit pants, and I hover over it, all the information I need is right there and tells me what I need. I honestly don't need to know how much armor it gives me all the time. I don't need to know the armor rating it gives me, but I don't really care that it tells me that. But if I needed that information, all I gotta do is go right there and it tells me what I need to know. And I like that. And like the quantum suit, you got the control and the shift thing that hides it a bit. I don't mind that at all. And GregTech 6 could use that to hide some of that information. But, you know, I like having that information there. I hate fucking wikis. And I hate wikis not because I have to get out of the game to go do it, or because I have to type, or even the fact that they write fucking huge ass paragraphs of shit to tell me what they could tell me in about 5 words. But I hate them because they're never right. Because mods grow and change, and the developer normally doesn't make. And even for the ones the developer does make the wiki, the putting information in is usually the very last thing that they give a shit about. So
Yeah,
then
because it's the
the
most
document,
work.
they might change one little thing that changes how that block or item works, but then they forget that they got to go and change the wiki. So then you go to the wiki and you're like, oh, okay, this is exactly how this is supposed to work. And then you go in the game and it doesn't work that way. And I hate that shit, you know. But if you
That's why the
do it,
wiki is still accurate to 110, for example.
but if you do it in the game, then it should take the tooltip from the code. You're already right there in the code. So doing the documentation for the developer should be easier because it's in
Depends
the
on
code.
documentation. If it describes how something works, for example, no, because you still have to type the same amount of things. If
But you
it's
don't have to
about
remember to go somewhere else to type it.
no, it's the same thing. Because you have to go into the documentation area of the code, not it's all in one thing. The tooltips, for example, for IC2C, yeah, they are in the same class, but they use key bindings, and only if it uses data stuff like that, then it's staying there. Then it's in the whole class. But if it's like a description of something, it's a completely different area.
Hmm.
So it's not. And making it as a tooltip is actually even worse because then you have to, if you want to support languages, you have to write all these tooltips in language support. So it's easier to write it on a wiki or something than writing it on a how's it called, on a tooltip, because you don't have to deal with language barriers or something like that. Also, ignoring that they have paragraphs without end, but the best way to describe a multi-block structure is done by Botania, what I have seen. Instead of telling you you need these amount of blocks, it tells you a block list of that, but it shows you instead of explaining it. That's the best way to do it. Just define the structure.
Okay, I'm gonna say no for that one.
Why?
Only because then you
No
don't
to
need my
what?
video for building the damn thing. I actually like I like the IE way of doing it, where they give you a book and they tell you and show you in the book, this is a list of all the blocks you're gonna need, and this is where they need to go. The whole projection thing they do now, I don't really need.
No.
But
I don't mean
the book
I
like.
I mean inside the book. I just mean inside the book, not as projection.
Have you seen IE's book?
What?
I have seen Botania because
I didn't ask if you've seen Botania. I asked if you've seen
Let
fucking.
me finish, Bear. IE stole from Botania. The feature comes from Botania. IE just copied it. That's all of this. So I know Botania. So I know the original. So I know how IE says.
Okay,
So yes,
well,
I know it.
I like the way they do theirs. How much fucking total storage does this thing have?
100, probably like 100 million.
Holy crap, we're halfway there. Oh, living on a. Oh, I'm not trying to sing. Never mind. So, what the fuck was I? Oh, I was trying to talk to you, fucker, and you ran away. You didn't even say I'll be right back. I just started a conversation.
Yeah, my roommate got home, so.
Oh, I started a conversation with you and you weren't even here. So, you wanted to talk about this thing.
Yes.
Now, are you wanting it to give the byproduct on if it continuously runs or if for every
No,
run?
every time it completes, there would be like a chance on completion. But the part that I just don't really know what would be the best way to get it. Because that original idea I had is to put another multi-block near it off the sides to capture antimatter. But that's like ugly as shit.
Why not do it like Riker does with his plasma thing?
No, there's no. It's not. I'm changing it, and that's what we need to figure out. There's not. You're not making plasma, and then all of a sudden, radiant heat from plasma is giving you as much power as the sun.
No, I don't mean that. I don't mean that in that part. I mean that you put a second coil around that. Like a secondary coil that you put around that.
So like a second multi-block around the first one to capture the particles as they pass through the coils.
Yeah, that was what I was just getting ready to suggest, except I wasn't going to say a whole multi-block. I was going to say like on the corners of the circle.
But then you lose a lot of it. Why not just make the entire coil?
But yeah, I kind of like the ring. Because right now, because the thing that's kind of cool is you could use the fusion reactor to make that thing. Like you could make the resources for that to make the coils that go around it, which would probably be those super container blocks. And so it really wouldn't be as hard. It's basically like fusion coil.
I'm going to be an asshole now. I'm going to be a really bad asshole to you now, in a night. Why does have the coil to be horizontal? Why not make vertical support for that?
Oh, gross.
Gravity.
Why? No. This thing should carry it on its own, like in terms of
just because no super collider has ever been built that way ever. So why start now?
Because you have unequal gravity when you're going up and down, so it wouldn't have a continuous speed as you would with lateral.
Greg uses all the time. Let me give you a reference that Greg uses all the time, and he loves.
Stargate does not count. That's fucking
no.
No, it isn't massive superconductor that's staying vertical.
I'm gonna sample Star Trek for my end game instead of Stargate because Stargate kind of goofy.
At least I will understand some of your shit if you do Star Trek. Stargate, I don't know shit about. Other than there's this big fucking portal thing.
Star Trek has actual like comprehensive manuals as if you were gonna like build this fictional thing from scratch. Like it's a lot easier. Stargate is like, we have a cool new thing and it just comes out of nowhere, and how much lore does it have? One sentence.
It has a lot. It actually has quite a bit of lore, but they actually don't know how it got created. That's the issue.
Exactly. That's everything in Stargate. We have no idea where it came from. We just know that it can power an entire city. CPM, Naquita, all of them are like, we have no idea how this even came about. It just appeared in someone's pocket and they put it in a nuclear reactor.
I completely agree with you. Fuck Stargate.
Actually, no. I know there's some inconsistencies, but Naquita is actually quite easily explained. It just doesn't appear on their
I hate Naquita.
And what's about Naquita?
I hate that shit. Shit should burn in hell. And I don't say that about anything or anybody. I hate it because of how fucking exploitable it is.
Okay, could you shut up so I can...
No, I hate that shit.
We gotta make... Oh, I can't put it... Oh, that's right. I did my slot filters. I wanted to put chicken in the reactor, but...
Putting chicken in the reactor.
We'll put it in there. We could make cranberry chicken if I put the cranberry juice in.
What I wanted to say in a night. One reason I would what I would suggest it for is like it looks also a bit interesting too for decorative looks. That's my thought process. Why it may vertical. Yeah, also for decorative.
Well, actually, there's already the thing that I past it just being like I don't know an XS is GT5 dev has. The Miramasa, who worked on GT5 and then now hit his one, he already started like in old. I don't know if he's going to do it again, but old GT5, he started making something that was like some weird black hole Stargate looking thing. That's what that basically was. And I think someone has taken it into like New Horizons or something and made it a thing. So for me, it's extra code, and also there's already structures that are like different that are similar.
I still want that black hole miner, damn it.
Yes, I totally agree, Warlord, that Stargate is the Thaumcraft of sci-fi.
Oh yeah, it is.
Yeah, I agree with that. I random. I know there's a way to shift on it to make the tooltip appear and upshift for it to disappear.
Anyways, I'm going to leave now because, yeah.
Need to ask you a question related to TTG. Well, let me finish reading and then you can ask me. The end game needs to be Fallout Alien TEC? No, not the Fallout Aliens. I hate that fucking shit in the end of fucking Fallout. The fucking alien shit. That was the worst fucking DLC they ever put out. Star Trek is science fiction, but makes a lot more use of modern physics than Stargate. Stargate is, yeah, exactly. All right. I finished fucking reading. Fucking E's running away again.
Yeah, my connection is fucking trash right now.
All right, so go ahead and ask your random question while I put together more shit for my reactor.
What question?
I don't know. He had a question.
Oh, DVP.
All right, give me this. I'm gonna put this in here for now. I'd like to use these, but I can't because they won't go the fuck in, I'm sure. And I don't have the plutonium ones from...
Oh, you started filling it too quick, but there's now an interrupted power button. If it's too low, it will, like, underneath the progress bar will be like that GT5 exclamation point thing to be like, you don't have enough power to run this machine.
Oh, yeah.
Dumbass.
I seen it when I first placed it because I
Okay.
didn't have anything hooked to it.
We can test the light helmet while it fills up with power.
Hold on. I just told DBP I talked to him about TTG. So hold on. Let me do this.
Oh, which iron should we put in the blast furnace? Oh, magnetite has too much in the blast furnace. Yeah.
Shut up. Do we want to
Limonite's
figure
in the
out
blast.
all new recipes for every wafer, about 6 in extra planets, or leave the circuit fabricator alone and we don't any use for... I usually take out the circuit fabricator because I don't like the way they do them, and with GT5 there's enough fucking circuits or enough wafers that we should be able to find one of them to fit every different wafer that it has, and you can just, if you need them for outside of recipes, then you can do a shapeless recipe for it, and if you need it for, or you can do a Gregifier, do a generifier recipe if there's a way of doing that. I don't know if Multi-Utils has a generifier thing or not. But if you just need it in recipes, rewrite the recipes to use those wafers. But you just have to pick the right wafer for the right thing, because some of them wafers will take like 2,000 EU a tick to fucking make. Alright. And I'm rebuilding my reactor at the moment, so we can mess with your light helmet after that.
Okay, I just need to make the battery and then you can craft the thing. Do you want these trains? You need them? Yeah. Go ahead. And I just got more sapphires if you need to make more Lapatron or whatever.
Alright, so I can
go trade. I'm in the mood to adventure. Me and Bear can go to a village and I can do some trades to get emeralds, and you can test out his helmet. Well, we can test the helmet.
How many emeralds do you need?
I don't know, how trends? You need like 8 or whatever for your. Actually, you can centrifuge basalt now to get emerald dust. Trends.
I've got 13 emeralds over here if you need them.
I think that would be enough.
And 10 down here in the sawdust production. Why do you need them for space stations?
Oh, because you have to like, it's like a payment. Like you give it the supplies, and it makes the base station for you. That's how it like
But
creates
that's only
itself.
the basic ones, right?
What?
You wouldn't need a shapeless for every wafer. You would only need for that one wafer.
Different stations have different requirements.
Oh, okay.
So if you want to make a station outside of Jupiter, it may be a different wafer than the station that's like above the overworld.
Okay. Then yeah, just go with using because that's a one-off type thing that only people that are going to make a station around everyone. So yeah, they can just do a shapeless recipe for each one. The extra planet space stations use the later wafers. Yeah. So just do a shapeless for each one. Because some of those are kind of weird. The recipes they have for them things.
The stuff to make it, the helmet is in this shulker box when you're done with your.
Okay, I'm trying to remember where I put. I had a whole bunch of. Maybe I centrifuged all that uranium. Because I need to make a regular uranium cell. Because I can't breed the uranium up because I don't have the uranium cell to breed it with. So I just need to do that, and it makes that. So I need this, which is your uranium dust or the uranium fuel. So I need a uranium fuel. Alright, so give me 3 stacks of that. And shit. We're going to throw this in here. Although it's supposed to be in the other one, but I don't want to make another. Or wait a minute. I don't have a regular one down here, do I? No. Alright, so that. Give me that. Give me that. There we go. There's 64 of them. Now I can do that. Wait a minute. Do I have to do that in a canning machine? Or did he do this as a shaped recipe? Does it have to seriously be that exact way? Is there another way he needs to rewrite this?
What?
Go to the stream real quick. Unless I'm stupid, which shut the fuck up. I don't want to hear it. This is like you have to use a crafting table for this. If you hit U, it shows an empty nuclear fuel cell and a refined ingot. Oh, it has to be the. Really? I can't put the. No, right there it is. Mox fuel, where's the. Okay, it's just he's. Why? Why, Trends? Never mind. The uranium fuel cannot go into the empty cell. You have to actually turn it into the ingot, but the Mox you can.
That doesn't make no sense.
No, it doesn't. That makes no sense whatsoever.
Trends are either typing a response or you don't give a shit.
So I have to compress this. You don't need a Mox ingot. Just need to put the fuel in the fucking rod. You don't need an ingot. I should only have to compress this if I want to do something else with it. The fuel should just go in the rod. Alright, so I can use this to rebreed that one. But right now I want to do, let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4. Alright, so I need to make 2 of them. Yeah, my inventory is getting full. Fuck off. My inventory is always full. Damn it. Fucking taking all my shit. That's why I have machines that are not automated. Because I don't like it when the machines take my shit. Damn it, Spiker. Alright, I move all this shit out of the way for a second. And this is only a drop in the bucket of what I actually need to make power, but it's a start. And this is the way I like to do my reactors, is testing and playing with different recipes. Alright, so now I should be able to do this. And this. This. That one's probably going to have to be changed, but we can do that.
I'm gonna dump my XP. Take a tinkle.
Those there. Those there. There. Alright, let's turn this bitch on and watch it blow up. Alright, that one's taking heat, which I expected. Now, can I put this one here? And it looks like that helped it. Except now that one's going down because it's eating off of both of those. So if I take both of them out, it'll be eating it out of the core heat instead of out of the rods as much. This one's not even taking damage at all, even though it doesn't have a thing next to it. Just to make sure. Yeah, empty the nuclear shit out of your inventory before you blow the fuck up. Didn't shift fast enough. For some reason my thermometer has to be on my fucking helmet. 0 heat, perfect. And it doesn't look like it's taking any heat, so perfect. Alright, so we can throw these in here.
16 down here. And 13. Bear has 23 total.
Alright, and let's see. Output 128.
I'll go find some basalt and dig it up.
Doesn't tell me what it's giving me, but that's because I don't have an actual e-reader to tell what it's getting, but it's not that great. But I can at least run it and be good. I'm going to change the machines to use the equivalent circuit and let you decide what shapeless for them makes sense later once we try it as a minor thing. Okay. Alright, so light helmet. In the shulker box.
Let me, yeah, okay, let me turn around.
What the fuck? Where are you going?
I was gonna go get the salt, because you were like, I'm gonna play with my reactor.
Just wanted to get it running for the moment. I need to make a whole new reactor. Because this is supposed to be my breeding reactor. Hey, we're almost completely full.
I keep thinking about the pebble bed reactor, but that's basically just like RTG, so.
No, it depends on how you do it. Oh, and these stink particles, he really has to figure out how to get rid of them.
What?
I just seen the green fucking radiation particles again.
Oh, yeah, trends you can apply enchants, just, like, I forget what it is. But it won't do any of the bubbles. Let me find it. Add potion effect, and then there's like 2 booleans, and just set them both to false, and then it won't flash, and then it won't do any of that shit.
Okay, so solar helmet, illuminator, and a battery. Is this a shapeless crafting or a shape crafting?
I think it's shapeless.
Shapeless, okay. Light helmet, okay. Now, since this has a solar helmet in it, does it charge up during the day?
Yeah. And if it's full, it will try to charge your helmet. It will try to charge your gear like it will try to charge your gear like a regular solar helmet. But its priority is to fill itself to create light. And it only does it if it's too dark. So if it's already light enough here, it won't do it.
Okay. Well, let's wait for morning and see what this does.
Wait, why wait for morning? Don't you want to go find dark spots?
I gotta get it to charge. It doesn't have any power.
Machine.
I want to charge it with the sun. I'm testing. I gotta make sure it charges. Why would I gotta do the fun shit when I gotta do the boring shit first? I gotta let it charge.
Yeah, we're on a stream is gonna watch Bear's head heat up.
Yeah. Well, everybody thinks I'm a hothead anyways. See, I should get radiant power because I'm such a hothead.
I'm gonna make a
Holy fuck, that's instant, dude.
What?
It's instantly done. I looked at it, it was 0, it's now completely full.
That's
fucking instant. That might be just a little fast.
Well, it's 1 EU per tick. And so if you're up...
I don't think that was 1,000 ticks that I waited.
Let's see.
Ooh, bauxite. Where's my regular drill? Although I don't need my regular drill.
It's only 50 seconds with it being daylight.
I don't think that was 50 seconds. That was fast.
But if the sun was up, did you watch it? I mean, I'll look at the code, but if you just opened it and it was... You saw it go 0 to 1,000 or whatever.
I'll double check when I go back out, but it was... I looked at it, I looked back, and it seemed like it was only a couple seconds that it took me to look away and look back. Now, my only problem is that I know from trying out another mod. Does this actually make block light?
Yeah.
Yeah, see, that kind of worries me.
Yeah, why is that?
Because see, I don't have a shitty computer anymore. It caused lag when I used dynamic lighting before. Because if you go, yeah, I can kind of see it a little bit, but not too bad.
Spider's talking about making it client side, so each player would have control of how fast their helmet plays. Because right now it's a little too fast for me, and I wanted it slower. But then Spider's like, people that it's not lagging for should have like a continuous light. So it will be like configurable or whatever. But yes, if you get like 5 of us running around in a room in circles with it all going on and off, yeah, it's probably not going to be that great. But you know, that's player fucking shit, not me. There's really no better and simpler way to do this.
There's no way to not cause a block update.
It's just, I mean, for what I'm trying to do, it would be over the top to do it any other way, and horrendously messy to do it as well. Creating an air block that has light solves so many fucking problems, just like so many, like server sync, client sync, light sync, all that stuff, it's all automatically done, and then it removes itself. Versus like hacking everybody's shit to like setting kind of like an ambient light level and syncing that and syncing everything and syncing when it should be removed, and that would be a fucking nightmare. So it's either happening like this or just don't use it is kind of your options.
Okay. I'm just worried about how it's going to do more than on the client, but how it would act if you had a bunch of people on a server, because it's doing an actual block update for each of these blocks.
Block update is not actually that insane. Like any lag you're gonna get is client side lag from updating the lighting around. Like nothing else really comes in terms of performance. Like any lag will be client side FPS, and that's it.
Okay.
Because the lag this induces, like this block like on the server, is the equivalent as if you were running through this hallway, and every like twice a second you place a grass block while you were running or something. Like the update to itself is like extremely minimal. The difference I did that makes it better on client lag, and I thought just more fun as like a team tool, was Greg's original one. The light disappeared like every fucking second, so you were constantly placing and removing one, which would induce a horrendous amount of like client like FPS lag. But because I make it so the block is not a tile and it just sits there till it updates itself after a while to remove itself, it doesn't like flicker the lighting a bunch, and it just maintains light and then slowly goes away. So it's more OP and a little more magical that you're like the area stays illuminated, but I think it's like more of a use. And then if you're with a team of people, you can like, you know, it's not just like a 3-block radius around one fucking person.
All right, let's see. Why is it not? Oh, it's probably charging off of my Lapatron.
Oh, I bet you that's why it like charged super quick.
let's see. Take this shit. Make sure nothing that has charge is in my inventory that it can pull from. Now, how much does it use to use this?
I think like 1 EU, you could place like a 10,000 block charged up.
So it's not 1 EU a tick.
It charges 1 EU a tick, and it uses 1 EU per block placed. And per block placed is like
So I can literally stand right here and it's never going to take power.
no, it will take power, because if the lighting updates and you keep having to light this area you're in, you'll keep drawing power. But that might not be for a while. I'm going to speed it up so the light removes more quickly than it is now, but I haven't done the like update scheduling. I just kind of have it as like a really simple block right now. So if you stand here waiting for it to drain, it's going to take you like a really long time.
Yeah, it is. But I can run through here and I should be able to drain it faster.
Yeah, it won't do anything if you're in these fully lit areas. Like, it won't place new light blocks until the light around you is at a mob spawning level.
Hmm.
But we're near the end of a mine or something. We can do over it, like a jackhammer us to a dark cave. Oh, there we go.
I just went up here where it's dark. Where I've already been. Ah. This damn speed boost shit. Give me that. You don't need that. That's my iron, thank you. Oh, holy crap. This is going to take forever to lose charge in this thing.
Should I make it more per placement, like 100 EU per light block placed or something?
I'm thinking it should be a little bit higher because
I can make it 10, so you'd get 1,000 blocks out of it.
it just seems like... Now, didn't you say this should charge my tools?
Mm-hmm. When you use that, it doesn't. You remember, this is something that people, DVP, lots of people bring up to me, and it's always a user thing. Tools don't try to charge themselves until they're used, so they're just sitting in your inventory.
But I was using it.
It won't charge your tools, it charges your armor.
Okay.
Because the original light helmet doesn't charge your tools either, it charges your armor.
Okay. So it does not charge my tools, but it would charge my armor.
It'll charge your armor, which in turn will charge your tools. But no, I'm not going to make a solar helmet charge your entire inventory every tick or whatever.
Okay. Now, can I...
It's a utility. It's not like the last thing you...
I can't pull the power out of it. Give me my armor back. I'm up on the surface, by the way.
You're on the surface?
Yeah, I'm at my front door.
What the fuck did we get in?
DBP says it should charge the bobble slot at least.
Nah. It's based off the light helmet, so... And the light helmet doesn't do that shit.
Because we didn't have bobble support back then?
So, Spiker could have updated the fucking code whenever he wants. Back then? Back when?
Oh, wait a minute. Solar helmet is Spikers, isn't it?
Yeah.
Forgot about that. Alright. Smack shit out of me with your Tesla thing. Q? Oh, fuck. I'm an idiot. Try it again. Hit me again. Oh, apparently it's daytime. It's charging because it doesn't charge off of my armor, right?
It what?
Go look at the stream real quick because it's not charging my armor.
It's not. I don't know. It's the same thing as the fucking solar helmet. It's not like it's all this insane code. I copied the solar helmet and then said, by the way, when you're done doing solar helmet things, try to place light block too. It's not like I restructured the whole.
Well,
Hey,
somehow
so-
my chest piece is not being charged by it.
I don't care. Like, this is seriously like, it's the same code. So unless you're issues with Spiker, like, I really don't care. I'm going to chalk this up to like everyone else does, where you need to like use the armor or do something, or it doesn't pass its inventory directly to it. It just tries to charge it. Like, I think it wouldn't do anything unless the helmet's full. But this isn't like,
The
I
helmet
don't
is
care.
full.
And it's in the middle of the fucking night.
Yeah, the helmet's still full. It's not charging the chest piece. I'm just telling you. I'm giving you the report. What you do with the report is your issue.
Like, it tries. There's an order of operations here happening, and the priority of the storage in the light helmet goes to placing light blocks. This thing is not designed to be the fucking powerhouse thing. Like, the solar helmet charges your armor. It has no internal inventory. Mine is the exact same thing. It has an internal inventory, but for placing light blocks, it's not going to charge the internal inventory into your armor. And so any disconnects you're having, you think is not working, is just because I don't give a fuck about this thing charging armor.
Then why does it charge armor?
It's just leftover. It's based on the solar helmet. Primary function of it is to charge and place light block. If you make this thing that has the size of one RE battery in it, specifically to charge your nano armor with that buffer, you're an idiot, and you shouldn't have made it to do that.
No, but you said it would charge my armor, and it strictly is not doing that.
It will charge your armor, but lastly, it doesn't give a shit about anything else. And then, if the helmet is completely full and your armor is not, and you are in the sun, it will charge your fucking armor.
Okay, I'm waiting till morning. Give me a minute. About 5 of them. Sucks I can't pull the power out of it, though, because now I need to test something again, and it's full. It's going to take forever to drain it.
This is not going to be like a feature-rich item or whatever. It's to place fucking light block.
No. Listen, you're misunderstanding the complaint. The complaint is I need to test something. It has nothing to do with how it actually functions. I'm not saying I need to be able to drain this thing. I just say it sucks I can't because I need to test something real quick. So no, I'm not trying to get you to add shit to it. I'm gonna fucking die. Yep. Trying to drain this fucking thing so I can check how long it takes to charge, because I seriously think that charged too quick.
PvP, the IC2C solar helmet isn't broke. The difference here is it doesn't have an internal inventory. So the IC2 solar helmet is literally a solar panel on your fucking head. There's nowhere for it to store energy, so it always directly goes to your armor. But I have a battery in mind. What Bear is confused by is he thinks that battery should be prioritizing his armor, when the battery never goes to the armor. It will never try to drain that battery to your armor. The only time it drains that battery is to place light block. And then if your helmet is full of power, it will go, okay, there's nowhere for this power to go. You know, you've fulfilled the primary function of this. So because I don't want to just void power, I will pass the excess power to your armor. So nothing's broken. Everybody's just confused because My helmet doesn't give a shit about your armor more than it gives a shit about placing light blocks for the player. Because if I made the battery drain into your armor, then every time you got hit, anytime you did anything, because that helmet is so tiny, you could be draining all the power from it. And guess what? Now it doesn't function as a light helmet anymore because all of its power is going into your armor. So that means if you were fighting a bunch of mobs and that thing was lighting it up so you could see what you were fighting, if you're getting your ass kicked, all the power would drain and you would be in total fucking darkness. I put thought to this stuff. I didn't just code it together.
Oh, you lie.
I did this all yesterday, so. But this is what I'm talking about, Warlord, where the suggestions are 1 foot in front of them. It's like.
Didn't make a suggestion.
Well, you're just going, why doesn't it work like I want it to work and stuff? And
no,
like,
I said it's not charging.
Earlier about player-driven stuff like that, where it's like, if I were to follow through on that, it would function way worse than it actually should. So thank gosh I don't do it the way you guys want to do it every time.
I didn't say I wanted it to do that. I just specifically said, and see, that's what pisses me off a lot of times, because I specifically say this is not doing what I think you meant, which is it will charge your armor. So I took that as, if it has power, it will charge my armor. I didn't say I wanted it to do that.
Yeah,
I don't really give a shit if it does it.
When I explain it, your response, well, you said it would charge armor, and it's not charging armor.
That's what you said.
Explain it until I'm blue in the fucking face.
No, you choose to do it. I stopped listening to your explanation like 20 minutes ago.
Well, then don't ask vague leading questions.
Well, don't give vague fucking answers.
I just gave the least unvague answer imaginable to this question. I explained every facet of the code that went into this helmet. And you're like, man, I didn't even listen to that. I stopped listening.
I didn't
so
care.
Shut up. It worked.
The point is, it will charge your armor if it can't do anything else. That would have made a lot more sense than it'll charge your armor but not your tools.
I did say that. I said if it's full, it will charge your armor. Like we were in the mine.
But it was full and it didn't charge my armor. So it has to be full. Yeah, it has to be full and charging itself at the time.
That's a major duh. Where would the power come from?
From the battery.
If the battery is full, you know how like a Boolean, like if the battery is full, if it's draining itself into the armor, it's not full. It's not getting any power. So it's less than full.
Give me this shit.
It worked. They're gonna make fusion stuff.
Eventually. Are you now rushing me too?
Yeah.
I'm getting there. I'm getting there.
Someone's got to get us back on track.
Fuck that shit. I'm doing my testing. You say it's gonna fill up to 100 million. I want to see it fill up to 100 million.
Just don't blow this up or you'll crash the game.
Well, fix that.
It's full now. Well, we're not really sure if it's me or Spiger.
Well, whoever it is, fix it.
Because something about exploding my multi-blocks, blast furnace included, forks out the explosion method for like ENET explosions. Because it has to blow up a whole bunch or something. Because these tiles are now part of it. Like you can run power into them. So it's kind of strange.
hold on. I think I just found a fucking bug.
Hmm.
I think it's I think I duplicated about 5 of them.
Are you control clicking?
Oh no, it didn't duplicate it. It just thought it did. I was shift clicking.
That's what I was getting with the nano saber when I was on earlier.
Yeah, I was shift clicking and it was giving me a bunch, but I don't actually have them, so it's not a bug. It is, but it isn't. It's a sync bug. And when it was charging at night, or this time during the day, it was going up slowly. It wasn't going up, super slow, but it wasn't instantly full like I swore it did earlier. So.
I think it took it ticked once, and then it pulled from your armor.
Okay.
Because I prioritize it as something to be charged, not something to charge other stuff. Like I said, I think if you have it on, you want the priority it's giving you light rather than power.
Yeah,
so
which
if you're
makes
in the
sense.
dark, you're never like in the dark because you're using it. But I think it should cost more power, maybe like 10 or 100 EU per.
I would say so. Yeah, it seems to be just a little bit on the low side of using.
10,000 light blocks in your head is kind of a lot to carry around, so.
Yeah, a little bit. Alright, so let's try this thing out. So I need 1 cell and 1 UU matter, and I'll make a plasma cell. So let's go get a cell. Because tin can hold plasma.
At some point, I'll make it I'm going to design my own sound for this, but I haven't yet, so it doesn't sound like. I think it's just like a compressor or some shit.
Alright. Let's see this bad boy run. So, UU matter. Yeah, it sounds like a fucking compressor.
You get the progress in the thing, you get a little bit more features. And I will work on the, I guess what they're called is like molecular or particle decelerator is what you need to capture antimatter. But I don't know if I'll call it that, because at this point it's all bullshit, so.
Yeah.
It's probably going to go over the side when it reaches 100%, but it's definitely going to drive me nuts. Yep, but only for a second. Boom. I'm going to change the tooltip too, so it doesn't say made with a plasma fire in it. Because that's wrong.
Yeah. Most definitely.
There are config options for those that are weak-minded individuals that need the IC2 mass fab and the plasma fire re-enabled. But if you're playing with GregTech and you want to make plasma in a single block machine, well then you're on your fucking own with that one. It's a single block machine made with a bunch of stone. Are you already got something you're gonna make with this, or you're just gonna give him a Spiger?
I'm just looking at recipes. Why are you giving it to Spiger? Why the fuck would I give it to him?
I don't know, just the only shit you can make with this is like kind of cheaty ass dumb stuff.
Well, the PESU I need for a power block for this.
Oh yeah. I think his That stuff is so ugly. I hate the plasma stuff.
What, you don't like the texture?
I don't like the plasma cables, the plasma core, the plasma blocks being all like black and shit.
Oh, I don't mind it.
But I go easy on Spiger about that tier because the way I see it, Spiger was lonely. He had no one to make add-ons, so he took it upon himself to make his own add-ons with the tools he had available, and he's proclaimed himself to be a developer, not a designer. So I don't hold it against him too much, but now that I'm trying to actually make an end game add-on, it's frustrating. Like so far, I've just relegated plasma to just kind of being its own thing. Like my antimatter stuff will be way above it, and this is below it. That plasma is just kind of like its own quality of life tier. It's not even like a real kind of like plasma tier.
Yeah, speaking of, where are those nice superconductor coils you had, or cables you had?
I'm working on redoing them. Those were also like ticking tiles, so they were like highly inefficient. I need to. I'm probably gonna make them look like you're gonna shudder when I say it, but you know who did a really good job, I thought, on making some cool looking kind of GT1 style superconductor cables? Tech Reborn. Because they did like that. They did the superconductor texture from GT1 and GT2, but they made it like a less than full block. And I thought DVP showed me the picture of them using them, and I thought it looked really good. Yeah, DVP, the superconductor, the UU matter assembler, and the translocator are the three things I have to finish this next week before I'll allow myself to add any tiles. And I really want to add the fucking circuit assembler, but I won't let myself do it until I finish fucking GT1. And those are the only things. But then, so superconductors are on that list, so I have to get those done this week.
Can't you just take the superconductor item we have and make a block form of it?
That's like literally what I'm going to do. It's not going to be a new thing, because I thought that was weird. And if I'm using, this might not make much sense to you, but I'll try. Spiger made a bunch of helper functions for anyone that wants to make their own wires. But unfortunately, the only drawback is he didn't code it in a way to allow anyone to make wires where their icon is a block, like GregTech. You know how like the GregTech ones, they look like the 3D wire in your inventory?
Yeah.
I cannot do that. So I kind of have to use items, and so I figured I would just use the superconductor item we have already as it as well, and just make a tooltip that says like, or just add the word wire onto the end. Because if I leave it the same name, it won't like delete anyone's existing ones. It will just replace them.
Okay. I'm starting to make my PESU. Now, the problem is, I'm guessing that the power... Yeah.
We need diet. We should add diet hoppers.
Why?
Because it makes it so hoppers aren't full blocks, so you can like click around them.
Oh.
Yeah, you got something bad to say about that, Bear?
No. Good God.
Or do you like your hoppers fat as hell?
I don't really give a shit. I'm used to it. I don't need to change it. It's the way it's been since they've been added, so I'm perfectly fine with it.
Do you think it would benefit to add more than just the like add electrum wires that are like MV, or like tungsten wires that are like maybe tier 5 or something?
Yeah, I was kind of wondering about that because right now we only have up to let me see, cable, before I say this wrong. So we have LV cables, we have MV cable, which is the gold, we have the steel cable, which is HV, and then you have the glass fiber, which is, well, technically HV cable is not HV.
Mm-mm.
It's 2048.
Yeah, I should. Why the fuck is that?
Glass fiber
Why?
is technically your HV cable, and steel cable is then your EV cable.
I have listed, looking at other GregTechs, it looks like.
But you don't have
I,
anything above the glass fiber other than the plasma ones. So yeah, I would say make like a tungsten cable or something like that that would fill in from EV. And I also absolutely despise the steel cables because
so
the energy
we're from
loss from a glass fiber is so fucking small, but then the freaking HV ones that are technically EV is like 1 EU per fucking block. Damn near. And it's like, fuck those things. I won't ever use them. Oh, yeah. And then there's the plasma cable, which is,
tier 6.
yeah. So there's
Yeah,
no
I
tier
want to
5.
add it to your. Like, normally, it seemed like the way Greg designed it, there's supposed to be like a power vacuum at these high tiers where, like, you need to transform up and down from tier 5. But because Spiger went ahead and made just a fucking tier 6 out of nowhere, I feel kind of like filling in the gap there. Like, that's why raising the IDSU to be a tier 5 and then adding a tungsten cable that's tier 5 doesn't feel as shitty because, you know, there's fucking tier 6 and tier 6 sucks, so tier 5 should maybe be kind of cooler.
Mm.
Right? Does that make sense?
Yeah. And you could do like a electrum cable that is the same as the gold cable, but
Yeah.
less lossy.
Yeah,
Kind of
that's
like
what I was
Greg does
thinking.
in GT6.
Also, it looked like GregTech 5 has aluminum cables that are like HV, EV or some shit.
They're EV, yeah.
But that seems, I feel that seems high for it in this regard. Don't you think?
Because of how easy it is to get aluminum in this, maybe. It'd be, easier to get if somebody put the aluminum back in the fucking clay, asshole. Since that's what bauxite technically is a clay substance. You're getting your.
Oh, I give you so much aluminum from everything else. Do you really just want unlimited batteries? And like, I don't want. That's the only reason is I don't want clay to be unlimited batteries. That's virtually, other than a little bit of gold, that's the whole fucking thing. And I didn't look at the clip yet. Looking at it after the stream. Well, I guess I could look now because we ain't really doing nothing. But
I'm making plasma shit.
yeah, so maybe electrum cables and tungsten. We'll start with there. Tungsten tier 5 and electrum the same as gold. Maybe a little bit and a little bit less loss.
Yeah.
And
Give
then
us a little
if we
bit more use for silver, and I usually won't use gold cables because every 2 blocks basically you're losing an EU.
Yeah.
So I always go from copper cables to glass fiber cables. So yeah, and if we can figure out something that wouldn't be, like I would like the aluminum cables for the replacement of the steel, but you just think it's too easy to get the aluminum.
Let's see what else we got.
But if you're
here.
technically just making it, an equivalent to the, if you're making an EV, it's equivalent to steel. So it takes longer to get refined iron, or it takes longer to get aluminum than it does refined iron. So is it really a bad thing that you're, using aluminum for iron there when you do it for everything else?
Yeah, that's a good point. Or it could. Is there titanium wires in GregTech, right?
No, you have titanium niobium wires,
Ooh, fancy.
but not direct titanium. It's a superconductor wire. Because GT doesn't have superconductor wires. It has superconductor materials that you use as wires. So you have titanium niobium, copper, yttrium, barium.
Yeah. No, I think they just have. I think it's just straight yttrium barium.
I thought it was copper, yttrium, barium.
Also the version of GT I look at for like to get ideas is like I think like a really early version of 9. Because I don't want all the fucking bullshit.
Yeah. Trying to think. There's another one too, but it doesn't really matter because we don't have those elements here.
So yeah, we have electrum and then aluminum and yeah, I really want him to change the fucking name of those. Holy shit, that's awful.
Name of what?
The HV cables. What the fuck is that?
Yeah, I don't know.
Let me get my reader. I want to look at this.
It's really kind of dumb.
Let me ask him.
Alright, that should be enough. I need one of this recipe.
Are you doing crop stuff still, Trent?
So I'm going to need 2 of these and a couple of these. Just grab 24 of them and half a stack of this.
Oh, it's a me. Oh, he says ask Ablaka. Is it a joke or something?
No, that's the original person that made the IC2. A lot of the IC2 stuff.
Well, re-fucking name it. Spiker's taking so many fucking liberties with IC2, and then this one he's like, nah, man, we gotta go with that classic shit.
Well, I can understand a little bit because of the bullshit he gets. He got a lot of bullshit for adding the plasma shit. And he probably just doesn't give a fuck to hear all that stupid shit. Because he had a lot of people bitch about him adding this final tier because he still calls the mod classic, but it's not purely classic. It's classic plus. And as far as
like this, I might just remove those cables completely and my own in because that's like really dumb. And if I get one report that someone's like, I fried the cake, you know, I'm gonna like be like, well, this fucking sucks ass.
I need that recipe.
Because he himself is the one that's always bitching at me about putting relevant information into EU tooltip stuff. Because he's like, no one's ever gonna make a reader. You can't rely on that.
Okay.
I don't think so.
How am I doing this wrong? Hold on. Yeah, it's going in the right direction.
What are you trying to do?
Oh, wait a minute. This thing actually has to be powered.
What does?
The buffer. The fluid buffer, right?
Are you? Don't tell me you're trying to put oxygen into it.
the way it was.
That's not. That hasn't been. That was removed like 5 versions ago.
Why'd you remove it?
Because I told you, first of all, I needed to redo it better because it was done super fucking sloppily. And then second, it messed. That's why a lot of the upgrades were getting messed up because I need to move those around to be in front of the upgrade slots. So I was like, until I actually implement like a system for like shit, I just did it like a really lame coding way.
Well, you didn't tell me well enough that I remembered it.
Let's see how many versions ago that happened. It's not even in the official changelog anymore. Oh, I think that happened in version 100 of the very first release when it got uploaded to Curse.
Oh. Didn't even notice.
Yeah. And that was a month ago there, so I know exactly when it happened. And
I still know I have a fucking clue.
I agree that adding content should have been add-ons, but I'm also not going to fault Spiger that he's done this mod for like, years through like version after version after version, and no one's ever made an add-on that he would just kind of like take it upon himself to appease his player base.
And see, I don't have a problem with him adding stuff on to the end of it either. He's, as far as I'm concerned, he has done a great job of keeping the core of IC2 the same. Although he's added some extra content. Some of it I agree with, some of it I don't. Like his efficiency upgrades and shit. But most of the classic feel is still there. So adding stuff on to the end of it, I don't have any issue with whatsoever. And I never got the whole argument of, well, that wasn't in the original game, so it doesn't belong in there now. And because that's almost like saying that, GT5U shouldn't be making extra content for GT5 when it's, in a continuation of the mod. It should have stopped right where Greg left off. And it's like, no, they're continuing. Some things I like, some things I don't like, but it's a continuation. This is not IC2 for 125. This is IC2 Classic for 112. New blocks have been added to the game. New functions have been added to the game. New mods have been developed to, take places here and there. So, yeah, things change. The mod can change along with it. It's not like ArchTech where he just stole all their fucking textures, all the fucking names of everything, and then goes, all right, I'm going to make everything exactly the way I would have done it originally. Fuck the original mod. Because then it doesn't feel like the original mod. GTC does not feel like GT5U. And it's funny because it even says it in the damn question and answer. This is not a port of GT5U. Do not ask me why it doesn't work the same way. Well, that's dumb. Because you're using things that look exactly and are named exactly the same. It should work that way. And so I do have an issue with that. But with this, I don't. Because it still has the same feel. Just sprinkles of new shit. And then another tier. Alright, let's make some of these and take them down there. Let's see if we can get this made. So there's 1, 2, 3, 4. Now, PE. Motherfucker. PESU. I need iridium stone, which is reinforced stone around iridium plate, which is stone.
I gotta run. friend that stopped by.
All right. Later, man.
So I will message you later. I'll come up with some more stuff to test. So we still should make the lightning rod, the Enderman Tesla thing, the IDSU, but I'm gonna raise that, so don't make it yet because I'm gonna make that tier 5 because 4 AESUs and 4 times the power. Because that's one where I don't want to make it cheaper. I just want to make it better, I guess. Unlike the Fusion. But
Alright.
I'm gonna listen to stuff. See you guys later.
Later, man.
Bye, everyone on YouTube and Twitch.
Alright, so there's that. That. Booyah, bitch! Alright, now we need to make the former. Which needs the other 4, the cables, and I need to make transformers all the way up from there. Okay. Challenge complete. You went insane. Well, thank you, but I have been insane much longer than you have been keeping track, Spiker. I have been insane for years. I do believe it's 4 of them, right? Yeah. Alright, so we need MV transformer like that. And then we need HV transformer like that, which I need the fucking HV I'm not HV cable. So I can do 3 of them like that, or I can just do 1 like that. So that's what we're going to do. And extruder, make the thing. Alright, later, DBP. 2 of those. And throw them in there. And then we need EV, which is like that. Be able to pop one out of there. You've got copper cable. Oh, you don't have your rubber? You need more rubbers. We are out of rubbers. Damn it! Terrible day, I ran out of rubber. Alright, let's go get some rubber. Where the fuck is my chainsaw? Don't tell me I lost that when I picked up my damn grave. I keep doing that. I pick up my grave and I lose shit. Oh no, I put it in here, didn't I? Yeah, because I was using it to hold shit while I was moving shit. This is way too fucking fast. Look at his damn beacons. Alright, plant some more of these bad boys around here. Why are you there? Get out of there. You don't belong there. Alright. Not sure why that's there either, but... Alright, let's put some more saplings down out here. Alright. Give me 1 second. Check on something real quick. Alright, so I got the thing that put through your thing, Dan, so if I can find your ass. For some reason it never gives the thing like it's supposed to. Are you on Discord right now? Probably offline. Dun, 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 dun. Where the hell is your ass? There you are. Alright, so give you the Patreon and GT6 Patreon, and that should give, and I will give you all of those just to make sure. Now you should have access to all of the chat things. Let me know if you don't. And I do believe the IP is in there. If not, I'll have to change that, but it should be. Give me, let's see. At least I got one machine that I can just know will work as it's supposed to. It doesn't go psycho fucking nuts and run at 300 million mile an hour. Alright, I'm gonna go check on my lava tank real quick. You see my bug report on GregTech Bug Reports channel? That the one in server chat? No, this is GT Classics pack. It's in the 112. I don't know. I felt like crap yesterday, so I didn't look at a whole lot of anything yesterday. Let's see here. Where is bug reports? Pretty bad I can't find shit in my own damn Discord. GregTech bug reports. There we go. Oh, yeah, I did see that. I need to look and see if I can figure out exactly. I need to go check it out. I seen it, but I didn't read it. Now, the pack probably is not completely updated because I haven't released it. I don't release this pack until after I test it to make sure there's nothing terrible. So you will have to get the GT6 version out of the GT Classic out of the GT Classic server chat. That's not going to work because there is actually bedrock right there. Well, fuck you. Alright, then I can move it back there. So I don't think I can get this back here. Let's see if I can. Alright, Trins. Yeah, I am terribly forgetful. So thank you. Alright, see if that'll work. I can go back up there and I should have some rubber ready. Ah, no, stop. Halt. Stop. Stop. Stop it. We're going this way. The GT6 server, you'd have to look in GT... For GT6, yes, it's Adventure. And that pack is all up to date and ready to go. And you will need to go... Pray on Pray, which direction did I send you? Because he needs to go He needs to go 90 degrees from where you went. You went, I think, northeast. So I think he needs to go northwest. That's the new area we just generated. Or just regenerated. That way he doesn't run into you and Chairman. And yeah, the IP should be in chat and all that shit. I forgot which one it was that you were actually getting on. Forgetful. Okay, rubber. We got rubber now? We have no rubber yet. Why do we not have rubber yet? We have rubber here. So why is it not up there? I don't give a shit. Just give me some. Okay, if you went northeast, then he needs to go northwest or southwest. It's kind of up to him which way, but one of the two. He needs to go in a westerly direction. Because I sent you and Chairman in northeast and southeast. So he needs to go northwest or southwest. And tell me which one it is. It should be GT6 chat. I think that's what it says. Let me look. Yeah, all the way at the bottom, server chat, GT6A server. That's the one you need. And you should be able to see it now. Hopefully. Alright, so we got that. Now we need that. So let's transfer it down here. This work table. And we do this. We do that. We pull that. And there we go. So now we have in and out. So we can pull this off of here. And we can put the transformer down like that. High side is there. And then go like that. And there we go. It is now charging. So we will have the 100 million EU that is in here. Plus we will have this as our backup. And maybe when we get new cables that I'm not having to make one of these plasma cores for each fucking cable. I will transfer that around the base a little bit better. Oh yeah, this is looking like it's running real good. All right. Okay, cool. Getting lava for free with a redstone engine, using cheating ender tanks to transport it, and making EU from it. Fucking A, I am. Because as far out as I go with lava, I can't run a fucking pipe all that way. I used to do that. And if I have somebody that likes to play with railroads with me, I usually do a tank cart back and forth, but we don't have railcraft here, so I can't do the tank cart here. And let's see, what time is it getting to be? It is about 5 o'clock. All right. So with that, I'm going to get out of here for the day. We got the fusion done. We got the next tier of storage done. And I think we'll probably be back here tomorrow. I got to get some GT6 work done. So if I can get my butt out of bed early enough, I will do some GT6 in the morning. But we should be back here to work on some more stuff with E in the next few days. So have a good one, guys. And I will see you next time.